You really couldn't hear me, and that's why we do audio checks out here. Welcome to REELYMANIA. Welcome back. Jesus, here we are in the sunny west coast of Los Angeles, California. Welcome back. Let's try it once more. Let's say it again. The bit rate's in the red. The microphone's not working. A wonderful way to get started in our season finale and the biggest card of the year ever, I would even say. Do I look all right? Do I sound all right? Are we doing okay out there? Jesus. You know I had to bring the face cam back for REELYMANIA. It was only necessary. And we're back. We're in style at the commentary desk. I'm so happy to be here. I've put so much time and work and thought into this, and it's finally time to finish the story and finish the season. You do see the face. How are you? Does everything look okay? My bitrate is absolute trash. I'm going to do a quick refresh. It is still red. That's a little concerning. Twitch Inspector looks all right. How we doing, folks? Looks good, Nicolele's. Then I need to hear nothing else. Thanks for joining, Nicolele's. Thanks for joining FeaturedFilms. Thanks for joining Toddserract. Oh, boy. It's a big night tonight. I don't even know where to start. I got jitters. I'm so excited for this. It's going to be a 7-match extravaganza, folks. Starting off with, there's that WWE Tron again. Don't know where that came from. I didn't give anybody that Tron, but that's fine.
The contest is a triple threat tornado tag team match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 409 pounds. The Awesome One.
And they are very awesome. What the show here to start off REELYMANIA number 2 in our 6-man tornado channel war. 3 of our friendly channels, we'll call them. Friends of the show, more like it. What the Show, Flickin' Real, and The Last American Heroes. Opening up REELYMANIA tonight to prove who is the superior channel. 3 iconic duos. Former tag team champions across the board on this, by the way. Quality is good for me? Alright. Glad to hear it. I just see that bitrate up top. It's red. It's like steady, but it's red. Just very concerning. I don't even know where to begin. It's like, there's that WWE Tron again. What is that? This game, man. I will miss WATCW, but I will not miss this game.
Weight of 451 pounds.
The good guys, and they are so good. Also known as Flickin' Real, Jesse Swift and Sean Wingblade, former Schmodown superstars, still killing it. And the greatest virtual wrestling league you ever did see. Again, former Wrestle Real Tag Team Champions here. Opening up this massive 7-match card. Dilly Tots is in. The bitrate's lying to me, and that's fine. That's fine. Honesty is important, but as long as the bitrate is solid, I'll be able to live with that. Bitrate seems fine? Okay. Yeah, I always keep the Twitch Inspector open these days. Thanks for the hot tip on that, Toddserract. And that looks fine, so I'm going to just trust that. And you guys. The Awesome Ones versus the good guys. I guess it just doesn't remember the custom Trons for teams now. Don't know what that's all about. The WWE Tron. I literally don't assign that to anybody. And look at these 2 guys. We talk about good guys. We talk about awesome guys. Here are 2 characters of...
At a combined weight of 536 pounds, the Knights of the Round Table.
Now, these are 2 characters of moral, ethic dubiance. The King's Court. Of course, King Moose, our World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see him in the main event tonight. But here's Brother Lomas and the Survivor. 2 characters hailing again from the Last American Heroes channel over on YouTube. A lot of great programs there, and naturally have flocked to their leader, have helped protect his title reign, his reputation, fought off his critics and opponents, and got a huge win last month in the Elimination Chamber show against MrEliMac and Nacho Libre. Again, 2 superstars will be main eventing tonight. So actually have a 1-0 undefeated record as a team. Can they take that ahead tonight and defeat 2? Brother Lomas, a former tag team champion, having held that title with King Moose in the past. And now he brings the Survivor under his tutelage. And they do glitter. All that glitters is gold. And he is pure gold. He is pure regal magnificence. And here we go. All in the ring at the same time. I believe we call this a good old-fashioned clusterfuck fest in the business. And what a way to get started. Whenever you boot up 2K22 and you see something like this, you just always gotta pray. You gotta pray to the gods like Brother Lomas himself that the game is gonna remain stable and able to handle it. What the hell? Jesse Swift with the famouser right out of the gate. Now this channel war is a tornado tag match. What does that mean if you're not familiar with the vernacular? As you can see, it's chaotic like a tornado. It means all 6 of these guys are legal at all times. No tags actually happening, so you wonder why they call it tornado tag. There are no tags. Tornado teams would be perhaps more appropriate. But it is first to score a pinfall or submission in that ring will be the winner. No eliminations, no disqualifications. The first one to score victory will triumph over all. And it is complete chaos, and I'm sure that'll be a prevailing theme tonight here at REELYMANIA over in Los Angeles. There's Mike Deacon on the outside, putting Brother Lomas in the Boston Crab. Put the knee in the blades, but he gets out of it. Jesse Swift and AJ Lancaster. Those will be the 2 to watch as they're in the middle of the ring. They're the only ones who could possibly end this match as of right now. Survivor's a little lost, a little confused on the outside, and it is very intimidating to be in front of so many people like that. Meanwhile, AJ Lancaster, one of the great co-hosts of What the Show, just pounding, beating on Jesse Swift's chest like a tribal drum. Boom! Down he goes to the outside, but again, a decision can only be made on the inside of that ring. How the hell are we doing? I'm so excited and happy to see so many friends joining us so early. You know, I was kind of bumming myself out on the last Alan Wake 2 stream. I was thinking, will anybody even care about REELYMANIA 2? Will anybody be as interested as I am? Is anybody listening to this thing anymore? And it's so nice and satisfying to see that the answer is yes. So thank you for joining, and thank you to anybody. I posted earlier on social media and such. I posted earlier just thanking anybody who ever watched this very silly little program I put together and been doing since December of 2022. That's how long we've been doing. We've streamed this like every month in some capacity or another since December of 22. And it's always been so nice to see people show out and support it and watch it and make it worth doing. And, missile dropkick off the top by Sean Wingley to Brother Lomas. Swinging neckbreaker on the outside of Lancaster. It is pandemonium out here, folks. And, again, one decision to rule them all. You just want to pick your spot amongst the chaos and hope nobody's paying attention. Like the Survivor going in with that, he's just ripping at the face of Mike Deacon. AJ breaks it up real quick before it gets tied up with Jesse Swift. It's been a real fun show. It's been a real good run. And I'm excited. I know every time I do it, I say this is the best show yet. I do feel this is the best show yet. If nothing else, I have the difficulty of the game cranked up to legendary, which I've never done before for one of these wrestling streams. So you should see some magnificent performances from our stars tonight, like you've never before. As Survivor and Swift going to town on Mike Deacon like he owes him money. Brother Lomas hitting Wingblade with the arm drag on the outside. Of course, we got Metaract and Dilly Todd's in the chat along with Nicolele's, who they will be in action later tonight. And a hugely hotly anticipated Wrestle Real Tag Team title defense against the reunited Kids at Hart. We're not just going to see who the tag team champions are. We will be deciding who the greatest team in our league's history is. Who can it be? The Kids at Hart or the Toddserract? We'll find out later tonight. And who will be the superior channel in this opening bout? Oh, got a lot going on tonight. All the titles are on the line for that matter. A Hell in a Cell retirement match when I take that piece of shit Rick Raddus, lock him up in a cage there, and beat him till he's got nothing left. That's going on tonight. It's fun. We've got 7 matches. I opted not to go for the full 10. We've just got 7 matches, and I call it all killer, no filler. Everything that's happening here tonight has purpose, intention, meaning, is significant, and will be a show worthy of the greatest stage in virtual wrestling, that being REELYMANIA. And here we go. Everybody's back in the ring. Oh, I think Deacon just got some sort of scorpion death drop. The Survivor's out. He's taking a nap. Wingblade's going to try to find his spot, but the Red getting confused in that ring. Double pin. Who's he counting? He's counting the other one. Oh, my gosh. Counting one. Look out for the ref. He's threatening to vibrate into the Speed Force itself. Survivor's starting to stir on the outside. But wait a minute. There goes Swift with the big rock bottom. Hooks the leg. Wingblade's watching. No. And if there was ever an opportunity, that looked like a good one. But I think, who is it? Lancaster kicked out. Deacon hooks the leg on Lomas. Everybody's trying to wrap this up. Big knee to Wingblade. I think he busted him open there. Now it's Jesse Swift with the German suplex. Lomas rolls to the outside in that fantastic, solid gold Preacher's get up. It's good to be friends with the King. As you can see, both Survivor and Lomas in this very regal, very impressive golden ring gear. Never seen them in that before. I'm so glad they got a chance to bust it out before we call the curtain on WATCW. Lancaster thrown to the outside. Big drop kick sends him going. It's a carnage circus. It's a carnageous carnival even. Well said. Survivor looking to wrap it up with Wayblade. What's he thinking? Sit out powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb. Is he going to hook the leg? He is, and everybody's busy on the outside. Ref's got to make the count. Lancaster doesn't like it. Oh, shit. Lancaster, in a moment of last-second questionable judgment, jumps to the outside of the ring. I thought he was out of his mind, but I guess he knew something I didn't, because that was indeed not the end of the match, and this is legendary difficulty, brother. Wait a minute. Wingblade goes up to the top. Second rope. Moonsault from Sharp. Wingblade to the Survivor. Everybody's busy on the outside. Is that the end of the match? No. And they call him the Survivor for a reason, folks. Let me know if my mic's peaking a lot, by the way. I get real excited for the wave stutter. Let me know if the mic's peaking. Is that it? Hooks the leg. Deacon doesn't want it to happen. And it doesn't. The Survivor lives up to his namesake. And I'm already sweating in the suit jacket. What a kick out, says Mick Marley. Thanks for joining. The slick one, the spoiler. In the chat, choke slam from Lomas in the gold jumpsuit. Hooks the leg on Deacon. Oh, I don't know if he kicked out or I think he kicked out. I thought AJ was going to break it up for a brief moment there. Nick Harley, of course, later tonight looking to reclaim his Twitch championship in an 8-man TLC match. The Twitch title. Holy shit, Brother Lomas just hitting Deacon up the side of the head with the stack of quarters there. He took him out. And Survivor's once again thinking of the sit out. Powerbomb! Ooh, I like Deacon! Could he finish it here? Lomas has got Wingblade tied up. Jesse Swift and Lancaster busy on the outside. Did he just do it? Has he done it? No! Deacon kicks out. Now it's Lomas' turn with Wingblade with the Razor's Edge. Hooks the leg. I don't know. Deacon's distracted. He's sizing up the Survivor. You got to break that up. And he does it. He does it. And Lomas claims another victory for the King. Unbelievable. In the Carnage's Carnival Channel War, the last American heroes prove dominant.
The Knights of the Round Table.
Lomas telling it like it is, preaching to all the devout in the audience. You can see they're frozen solid with anticipation and love and faith in the King's court, going 2-0. And that's all. And I can tell you this is our season finale. That's an undefeated team. They're going to go down in history as the undefeated King's Court, Brother Lomas and the Survivor, the greatest 2-0 team of all time. You can see if we were going to go any further than this, there's no doubt in my mind, these guys would be the #1 contender to the team's titles up for defense later tonight. But unfortunately, they're going to have to settle for just being the 5-star greatest of all time. Unbelievable, golden, beautiful. What a way to open the show. Thank you so much to the other participants, Flick and Reel. What the show. Great folks. You should check them all out on YouTube. For that matter, I was just on What the Show a week ago, and I was talking a lot of smack about a lot of good people as part of their 2023 Heroes bracket. And that said, The Last American Heroes, another channel I've made several appearances on, really just setting the tone tonight. And here it is. King Moose has to be sitting proud and happy backstage watching that unfold because the momentum just keeps rolling, brother. The King's Court gets a victory. Now can King Moose and our main event tonight accomplish the same thing? It'll be a very good night in the castle, if you know what I mean. Next up, we have got a very intense grudge match. Let me tweet this out real quick. Let me give you a little tail of the tape. What you're seeing here is not for the Women's Championship. That comes later. But this is a very passionate, very intense, and what I think will prove to be a very brutal, hard-hitting grudge match, folks. We've got KaylaMarieTea versus Becky the Wreck Raddus. Now, Becky the Wreck, if you've been watching WATCW, you know Becky. You've seen her. You know what she can do, and you know the legacy that comes with Becky the Wreck, who I believe is a three-time WATCW Women's Champion. KaylaMarieTea, also a former Women's Champion. And when Becky returned at Forbidden Door to defeat Rhea Ripley, she had hoped to start a chain reaction that would end with her becoming the four-time Women's Champion. Hold on.
Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
KaylaMarieTea.
When Becky the Wreck returned at Forbidden Door to defeat Rhea Ripley, it was meant to start a chain reaction that would lead her to her fourth Women's Championship here in WATCW. She had hoped to go to the Real Rumble, eliminate 29 of her contemporaries, and get that guaranteed title shot at REELYMANIA II. Didn't work out, and why? Because she was eliminated by this woman, the former Women's Champion, KaylaMarieTea. The two met again at the Elimination Chamber. And while they did not eliminate each other, it was clear that they had each other's numbers, that they were not fans of one another, and they wanted to hurt each other. There she is, Becky the Wreck. So strong, so scary.
And from Cleveland, Ohio,
Cleveland.
Destroyer, Rage.
Becky the Wreck says she blames KaylaMarieTea singularly for her not main eventing REELYMANIA tonight, for not getting an opportunity at the Women's Championship. And it's a season finale. She'll never get an opportunity at that title again. You have to really understand who Becky the Wreck is to know how much that hurts, stings, and haunts her night after night. She's not just here to wrestle. She's not just here to win. She is here to hurt and damage her opponent, KaylaMarieTea, who, likewise, I got to think, would have hoped she'd be main eventing REELYMANIA tonight against Rampaige Frabetti for that women's title. Everybody wants to go out on a big win with a big title. These women will have to just settle for justice, revenge, however you want to look at it. Rings the bell, and here we go. These two have been flirting with destruction for weeks, and now they finally get to get their hands on one another, one-on-one in the ring. No gimmicks, no interference. Who is the better woman? Who is the better competitor? We're going to find out definitively right now. Missile drop kick off the top from Becky to Kayla. Make a great name for a rom-com film. From Becky to Kayla. Nicolele says she can hurt and damage him. Him or her. I don't know if Nicolele is a him or her. I shouldn't assume. Could say they. Becky can hurt them if she wants to. Dilly agrees. Matt is feeling gracious. Here we go, and Becky with the stomps. Nicolele's has pronouns, but no one knows what they are. Oh. A they, them of mystery, you would say. Compelling. Well, thank you for joining us, Nicolele. It's always a treat and a treasure, and it's great to have you along as Kayla plants two knees right in the chest of Becky the Wreck. Oh, Miss Terry? What about, or maybe perhaps Mr. E? Oh, slams down on the leg on Kayla, and that's the thing Becky is a strategist. She is old school. She is a legend. She's been here since the very first stream back in December of 22. She was our inaugural women's champion. She knows what it takes to achieve greatness here. But this is just, you can see, just a fight so far. It's not pretty. It's not classy. It's just about sending a message and going out on top tonight at REELYMANIA II. Even if it's not for a title, you want to finish your career as a champion. Well, not as a champion, as a winner is what I meant to say. Sorry, I drink a bunch of gamer subs, so I'm a little jittery. You do want to end as a champion, but I think, whoa, moonsault! Look at the distance on that! Hooks the leg in the middle of the ring! Unbelievable. Holy hell! You can tell Kayla feels comfortable in the sky. Now hits that neck breaker. Oof. A little blunt force trauma to Becky the Wreck. And we're seeing a bit of a vicious Kayla. Bit of a more vicious Kayla, and maybe it's just out of necessity. She understands her opponent and the wrath she's incurred here as Becky just stomps at the face of KaylaMarieTea. Got to get your hands dirty. You can't play nice. You can't worry about class or respect. You're just going to go out there and you're going to try to do some damage on REELYMANIA. Just beating away. You can just hear those hits. It's like punching a cold steak. We've seen this before. Kayla thought maybe twice would work, and it does with the double knees to the midsection of Becky the Wreck. Now it's Kayla's turn to work on the limbs, try to wear her down. Springboard! Amazing springboard kick to the skull, and Becky's right back up. And Kayla says that hits her with another neck breaker. It is back and forth and relentless here. Nicolele's is supporting the green one on principle. That would be Becky the Wreck. Whoa, wait a minute. Kayla's got her up. Nope. Becky reverses it, and she's so good at this. German suplex. Becky is an absolute suplex machine. You do not want to let her catch you with that one. You will be seeing double, triple, quadruple. And Nicolele's loves when one woman steps on another. How about another double knee to the midsection? And you know what it's all about. We're working on that big move. Ooh, with the underhook. Ooh, with the underhook! Over the head suplex. Who's going to get that big move first? Who's going to get that momentum changer? Nicolele's is loving it. Wants to see it turn into a smoldering crater. Kayla going up top. She loves it up there, and this might be that big move. She's ready to spill it. Oh, wow! I thought she was going for the tea party. Went for a double drop kick. Looked like she didn't quite get all of it. May have hurt her own head there. Another amazing springboard kick, even despite that move maybe not hitting as she expected. Kayla's keeping the offense on. Staying in control here. Whoa, look at that amazing bridge suplex from Becky. Could have held that for the pin, didn't want it. Maybe just knows that's not going to be enough. Oh, and here's exactly what I was talking about, but Kayla rolls out of it! Becky looking for the trio of German suplexes, and we've seen her in so many matches that way, win 3 championships that way, but Kayla scouted it, got out of it, and now I think she's looking for exactly what I was saying earlier. Spill it! Tea party! Middle of the ring, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to end her career with a win? No! Becky kicked out of it, and I think on any other night against any other opponent, that might have been enough. Oh, there goes Kayla with a huge kick to the chin. Another big move for her. But Becky kicks out of that. Becky's got to turn this one around and get the momentum on her side. She might be able to survive a maneuver like that, but it's time for her to... slams her down by the hair and stomps a mud hole all up in her chest. Oh, Becky the Wreck's going to stomp a mud hole in your ass. She's got to keep the offense on and keep control of this match because she's worn down. Make no mistake. Becky is hurt, and she has got to get some offense in, even if she can kick out of the pin. Whoa, look at that! Tripped her up! Playing possum, and I think, oh my god, what is this? Whoa! Bends her like a pretzel and slams. I've never even seen that before. Drives the knee down in the mat. I think Becky's going beast mode. We know she can do it. We've seen her do it a lot, and Kayla is officially stunned. Haven't heard any mic peaks yet. That's beautiful. Thank you. The lovely audio quality of the PS5 is prone to doing that. Oh, and now Becky looking for the submission with that clutch around the face, but too close to the ropes. The ref rightly calls for it. Look at the ref's shoes, by the way. What kind of shoes are those, ref? I've never seen a referee wear those shoes in this game before. Looking very fly. I guess he had to break out his best for REELYMANIA. Nice kicks, ref. And it's true, there is real hate here and animosity. These two, believe it or not, were once friends. But everything had seemed to have eroded once Kayla joined the league here and challenged Becky's spot at the top. I think Kayla's looking for it again. No, she can understand. Too much distance here. Lifts her up. Oh! I think Kayla was looking to start the tea party once more, but since she just wasn't going to close the distance, I wonder if Becky sensed the same. I think she's going to try again. Well, that is a far distance to reach. No, Becky's so smart. Has already had to hit that move once. Stays far away from the turnbuckle, and is she thinking, no! I thought we were going to see those suplexes again. Goes for the enziguri. Becky blocks it. Unreal. Unreal, these two. You almost wish this was for the championship, because my God, it just throws her in the ropes. And now it's Becky's turn to go up top. What is she thinking up there? We do not see her do this very much. Calling for it, says get your candy ass up. Kayla too far to close the distance. Smart on her part. Throws her down by the hair again. And we're stomping a mud hole in her ass again. What? Stomping a mud hole in her ass again. What? Oh, man. And I'm going to be sweating in the suit jacket tonight. This is just so much energy. So, sends her down on the knee. Why is the woman fighting so much more brutal? Because you just know they hate each other so much more. Kayla's going for it again. Wait, Becky counters into the lariat. What a reversal that was. That was incredible. And we're stomping on butthole in her ass again. They do love to stomp on each other back and forth. And Becky's got to have that move. She's got to have that ability to reach down and find that show-stopping maneuver after countering the tea party. That was incredible. I don't think we've ever seen anybody fight their way out of it like that before. Who is it gonna be? Who has got more hatred in their heart? This is only our second match of the night, folks, and it is living up to the show's reputation. Throws Kayla into the ropes again like a sack of hot trash. Oh, now Kayla puts her in some sort of Toddserract, puts her up, slams her down. That looks a lot like Becky's own shipwreck. And now Taylor's just gonna go for broke. Becky's got the rope, though, and that is a REELYMANIA caliber ref. We have seen so many illicit rope breaks in this league. That ref called it fast and quick, and that's why we spent the big bucks to get him in for REELYMANIA. This ain't amateur hour. I want a decisive call on every match. More stumps and knees getting delivered to Becky the Wreck now. Is Kayla thinking? Does she have it? Oh, what's she going for now? Moonsault! Moonsault! Hooks the leg on Becky. Is it enough? No! Becky the Wreck kicks out again. The chat's going wild for these two. She can knock Becky down, but can't seem to keep her down. And I just know she has to keep the offense up, because if Becky gets that shipwreck in, no woman's kicking out of that. If Becky gets that shipwrecked in, it's over. So Kayla's got to stay in control here. What's she thinking? Oh, she's going for the STF! The KMT STF! We've seen her win titles with this. We've seen her win matches with this. Is Becky going to tap? Becky taps! Becky tapped! Becky, the wrecked Raddus, tapped out to the KMT STF. Unreal. Oh, and the commentary's got something to say about it. I think that might be the biggest win. Oh, what's it going to be? A show of love or hatred? Kayla's offering the hand. And they take it. The beef has been squashed. Oh, and we love to see this. Becky the Wreck giving props. The friendship has been restored. Becky and Kayla, friends once more. Oh, and if it weren't the season finale, again, I look at this and I say, imagine this tag team, a run these two could go on. They couldn't be stopped. But hatred turns to love. Love found on the battlefield. Is there anything more powerful than that? Kayla pulls the victory out, and Becky says, respect. I see you, and I acknowledge you as a high-caliber competitor in this league. And in a world where this isn't the season finale, you'd have to think these two have more 4-star, maybe 5-star classics down the road. But tonight, we're going to have to settle for this one, and we ain't settling for shit. What a match. It says the rivalry's very high, but I would argue it seems snuffed to me. It seems settled, at least for now. Whew. My goodness. More like an STFU, Dilly said. That's what John Cena used to call it, believe it or not. Then they made him change it back to just STF because that wasn't nice. You can't say FU. The show's PG now. A happy-ish ending. If only we could all resolve our differences by beating the living shit out of each other. That's true, and that's why we're here. That's why we do what we do, is to settle our differences, to squash beef, in the art form of fisticuffs. That being said, I don't think any beef's getting squashed in this next match. I do think it's getting cooked, chopped, and consumed. Because I'm about to take Rick Raddus to the morgue. It's Hell in a Cell time, folks. And yes, it's true. There aren't many walking the earth who could understand this reference, appreciate the significance of it, understand what it means, so let me translate it to you. It means Rick Raddus is getting buried, and I'm going to dance on his candy-ass grave, because he ain't just facing Taylor Cleek tonight, brother. He's facing the younger Taker. And that's reaching back. Again, not many people on this earth would even understand what that means. But it don't matter. I know what it means. I know what it means. Lady Ray in the chat, what's going on? Are you winning, son? I'm about to be. I'm about to be, because this is a Hell in a Cell retirement match. The loser of this match will never wrestle in a WATCW ring again. Just popped in to say hi. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Here he comes, Rick Raddus, this slimy piece of shit. This is a match 4 years in the making. WATCW's hardly been around a year and a half, but this is a match 4 years in the making.
Is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Weighing in at 224 pounds. Bad boy Rick Rage.
I've got a lot of history with this guy right here, Rick Raddus. I managed him through the Really Trivia Showdown on What Real Entertainment. I managed him through the movie Trivia Schmodown, in which he became the greatest 4-in-1 player of all time. I brought him to this league as a favor. I brought him here in good faith to help him begin a new chapter of his life. And I've only been disrespected the entire way. I have only been mistreated and hurt and forced to live in the shadow of a man who wouldn't have accomplished anything he's ever had if it weren't for me. As he yucks it up during my entrance, he's going to learn in a big bad way the wrath that he's incurred. He knows me, but does he know the younger Taker?
And his opponent, representing the Ascension from Cleveland, Ohio.
Here he comes.
Weighing in at 220
Cleveland.
pounds, the Boss, Taylor.
I'm the boss. I'm the best. That's right, and I do represent the Ascension, otherwise known as the Toddserract. Rick Raddus literally floating out of the ring. I'm supposed to be the supernatural character here. Rick Raddus was walking on air out there. 2K22 remains to be held together with paper clips and used bubble gum, folks. Let's hope we make it one last stream before it self-destructs. I posted before all this, I actually did reach a seemingly unfixable game-crashing bug in 2K22, but we managed to get around it. Things look good so far, don't they? You wouldn't know the difference. But it took a little extra work, and that's him right there. That's the boss. That's the younger Taker. And I'm going to put this dude to bed once and for all. McMarley, Raddus and I have had our up and downs, but I've got his back tonight. You got his back over mine? And I would say you and I have had only ups, Mr. Harley. I see how it is. There it is. Like looking into my own dark reflection. But I stare back into the abyss and I don't flinch and I don't blink. I'm finishing someone's story tonight. Nicolaides wishes he had that robe. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you once I retire Rick here. I'll let you have it. We got first time chatter, effing Nipples. What a name. What's going on, Nipples? They know Cleveland, Ohio. That's terrific. Welcome into the WATCW season finale, REELYMANIA II. Our very last 2K22 stream. MrEliMac wants to see this man broken in half. And don't worry, I'm just, you might be wondering what I'm doing. This is all part of my master strategy. Don't worry. I taught this kid everything he knows. They must be brothers of some sort. Here I go, getting the chair, throwing it in the ring. And Raddus is terrified. He knows what I can do with that. He knows what I'm capable of, and he understands if I get it around his turkey head. Yeah, it's right. Give it to him, younger taker. WWE plenty of guys walk on air. I've seen a lot of pretty incredible things at WWE. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody walk on air before. I remember, who was that? He kind of walked on air in WCW. Dustin Rhodes had that character? I don't know. He had that character, and then he promptly buried that character, just like I'm about to bury Rick Raddus. And I can understand. He's angry. I've been tormenting this character for months. Lady Ray hasn't seen wrestling of any kind in ages, but just want to say, hell yeah, beat his ass. And that's the spirit, Lady Ray. You haven't look at my man in the bottom left corner there. He paid for the whole seat, but he's only going to need the edge. He cannot. My man's edging down there. He cannot wait to see what's going to happen. There's definitely got to be some kind of time paradox happening here. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There's been a lot of confusion in my life. I don't know where it comes from. Some people seem to think that Raddus and I are the same person. Some people do think we're brothers, that we're family. There's maybe a point in life where I did think of us as family, but I did not betray him. He forced me to do this because I've tried to move on. I've tried to move on from him and the Schmodown and all of that. That's the old me. I'm trying to do Twitch now. I'm trying to do WATCW. I'm trying to figure out what my new thing's going to be. And I've had so many changes in life since those days. But this is the one consistency. This is the one thing that haunts me again and again. Just fucking waffle his ass with the steel chair. My aim is off. But it is true. Raddus with the springboard there. I'm trying to move on, and I can't do it unless I take care of the Raddus problem. So I'm going to retire his ass in the Hell in the Cell tonight. And MrElimac's going to be walking on sunshine once the Toddserract clears the board. Baby. I'm not the heel. I'm glad you picked up on that. I'm the hero. I'm the hero for sure. I'm the hero. Wait, what the fuck? What is this? What Real Ant redeemed the Rager 100 million points? Wait, is Matt? I made that 100 million points. What is happening? Did Matt do that like a joke? Who redeemed that? I'm hitting him with the I can't have the Rager be here tonight. I've been working on this for months. I can't have the Rager be here tonight. What are you talking about? He's not coming. He's not coming. Who redeemed that? Who redeemed that? Hold on. There's no way. Hold on. I'll be right back. Who redeemed that? Who did that? I don't know, man. How did I get 100,000 points? I've been watching this channel. Been watching your bum-ass streams for a while. Had to watch a lot of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Pretty boring. You know, you just pay attention for a couple streams, you might get 100 million. So what we got here? He's gone. We're doing a little wrestling. We're doing a little WATCW. Is that what it is? I heard about this. The Ragers got a retirement match. Hey, how the hell you doing? What kind of losers we got in the chat? We got Nicolele's, Dilly Todd's, Lady Ray, Metaract. Wow. Well, you know what they say in life. Be careful what you wish for. You want to get the Rager? You got him. Daddy's home. Oh, you know, I never really played any of these video games before. Let's see. It always look kind of fun. Hit you with the kick, hit you with the chop. What do you think? Oh, Cleek with the reversal. Cleek with the reversal. I don't think so, Daddy. Boom! What you got over here? Steel chair? You're not allowed. Oh, he's got moves. What's this, on legendary difficulty or something? Boom, big kick. Oh. Bang. Here's the thing, Cleek. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with the greatest 401 player of all time. Oh, kick. This game is pretty fun. I can see why you do this. Oh, he got me with the reversal. Don't tell him I did this now. He's going to be real upset. Let's go outside. What do you think? I never played this game before. It's pretty easy, actually. What we got under here? A table. What do you think about tables? What's going on in the chat? Meta says the only losers tonight are going to be our freaking opponents. I don't know what you talking about. Kids at Hart? Ooh, get away from me. You know, the Ragers had a lot of differences with Chris Anthony Lopez, but I'm a big fan of Hollywood Nick Molbach. I can't wait to see them get them belts back tonight. Get your ass over here. Bop. Get your ass over here. Hell in a Cell. Give me a break. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about me and old Cleek here. Oh, bash me in the cage. He wants to move past me. He doesn't realize I'm his greatest accomplishment. I'm his legacy personified. He'll be afraid to find out what happens if he tries to move on past the Rager. He ain't got anything past that. How'd you bust me open with the neck breaker? What the fuck? Okay, here we go, though. Okay, let's be serious now. See ya! Come on now. What we got? What do we got? What can we do here? Oh, he threw me back in the cage. Oh, come on. Oh! I'm gonna throw him over here. Come on. I know exactly what I want to do, and there's only one way to do it. This cage ain't enough to contain what we have, Cleek. It's you and I. We ain't so different, you and I. Get your ass back here. You good. As much as you despise me, you gotta understand I'm a part of you, and I always will be. And until you come to terms with that, there's gonna be a lot of pain and heartbreak in your life, Daddy-O. Get your ass up here. Let me show you something. You might have taught me a lot of things. You didn't teach me this, though. Come on now. I don't want to get back in the ring. I ain't done. Get your ass over here. Yeah, that's right. Go for a walk. What's going on out there? They want the commissioner back? Please. Guy's a loser. This is all you got? I took you coast to coast, Cleek. You were living the lavish life with Ricky Rage. And now we're sitting here with video games in the basement. You want to tell me? It's time to move on? Clearly you're incapable of it. You throwing me around for? Get out of here. Where's my reversal? Should I have the opportunity to reverse? I'm getting the fuck away from me. Get away from me, you freak. This guy's got no riz. God damn it. There we go. There you go, embrace it. I knew you had it in you. This cage ain't enough for the two of us. It's time to get out and show them what we're really capable of. Come on. Come on. That's right. That's right. Go up there. That's exactly where I want you to be, big boy. That's exactly where I want you to be. Wait for me up there. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's exactly where I wanted you to go, idiot. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Yeah, they love you. They love you, and they're gonna miss you. They're gonna miss you after what I do to you. Get your ass over here. You have been tormenting me for months! Remember this one? You showed me this one. Big kiss goodnight. Sweet dreams. Now watch this. Watch this. I got a little something for you. See ya! Oh, it didn't really work how I thought it would. Hold on. How you doing? I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it somehow. Oh, shit. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No, 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 no. Don't you do it. Put me down. Put me down with the last ride. I guess you did put me down. Come on. Oh, with the STF? What do you think you are, KaylaMarieTea? What are you doing? You can't submit me up here. You can't submit me up here. I'll tap out, but it don't count. Not till we're back in the ring. You would know that if you weren't such a sucker. Oh, I could do whatever I want up here. Come on. Suplex. You know what I want to do now. You know what I want. Oh. Little kick. First schools here and Ricky coming from the basement. I don't know what that means. What's that all about? Now you know what you want. Get. Oh, damn it. This guy's got good reversals. Go! Yeah! What do you think about that, Daddy-O? He had time to think about it on the way down. Come on. Come on, Cleek. Come on, Cleek. Shoutouts to the nasty world. You want it. Here it is. Let's settle this. Once and for all. Oh, fuck. You can take it with the choke slam. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Good night, sweet prince. Ooh. Here it is. Here it is. Let me show you what I can do. Bing, bang, boom. What are y'all saying in chat? Oh, fuck, what is that? Ugh. What do y'all say in the chat? Last time I saw the Rager beat on someone like this was after the Brooklyn Schmodown event where he beat up an unhoused fella for the laughs and gasps. I don't know what you're talking about. Who remembers that? Ricky's in the basement. You see these dogs in the yard, just know the Rager's in the basement going on. Oh, everybody's freaking out about Ricky Rage. It's pretty fun. I like this. Huh. Y'all do this regularly? Come on here and talk to Cleek? Y'all do that, huh? It's pretty neat what he's put together. Huh. I guess this shit kind of means a lot to him, doesn't it? Give him lots of attention? Huh. Yeah, that attention feels good, doesn't it? He's really had enough of me, huh? All right. All right. Let's think about this. Now, you can't cement me up here, Rager. We already knew that. We established that already. He's tapping out, but you got to get him in there, Ricky. All right, all right. All right, Cleek. It's been fun. But if it means so much to you... Wait a minute, Ricky's got it. Oh, Rager has got it. Even when I do it to myself. How about this? Okay, hold on. This game is something. It's going for a little table spot there. Hold on. All right. Let's try this one more time. Come here, you beautiful bastard. Let's try this one more time, Ricky. Oh, fuck. Ricky with the counter. Okay, I'm trying to be nice. I can't get out of my own way here. I'm trying to do something good for everybody. What the fuck? Look. I'm just trying to do a table spot here, 2K22. I know it's going to take a good move if the Rage is going to stay down for 3. Let's try it one more time. I never played this game before, so I think I see it now. There it is. There it is. That's got to be it. There we go. All right. It's been fun, you pieces of shit. Keep being nice to them. It's been a good run. See you, Space Daddy.
Here is your winner.
What happened? What happened? What the fuck happened? Wait, I did it? I won? Yes! I did it! I did it! I did it! I wasn't here, but I did it! I retired the Rager. He's gone. Wait, what the fuck's happening to the... Wait a minute. I think the Rager's ghost is about to ride the motorcycle out of here. What is happening? What is happening? What the... Just a picture of the motorcycle. What a finale. What happened just now? I did it. I beat the Rager.
I'm so proud of you.
I retired him. He's never going to come back. It's finally over.
I'm so glad he's gone.
And I would say retired, I mean he can't wrestle, he can't movie trivia, he can't do hot dog eating contests. He's gone. It's over. Oh, I feel like I'm the woman in the back of the truck, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm just driving away from my captor, my nemesis. I can't believe the motorcycle's just sitting there. Oh, I did it. I beat him. I retired the Rager and his ghost rode my motorcycle out. His last... He got the last word in. Ghost Rager, R.I.P. Buried by the Undertaker. Once and for all. What a moment. What a REELYMANIA moment, as we call it. Unreal. Speaking of unreal, oh my god, look at this. I know you've been excited in the chat for this one, FeaturedFilms. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I beat the Rager finally. He's gone. He's gone. I hope it was a good match. I missed the whole fucking thing, but I've exorcised a demon from my life. Not the semen demon, though. There he is on screen right now. It's time to begin our championship run, folks. We've gotten the blood feuds out of the way. A channel war has subsided. It's time for title matches. That's all we got for the rest of the stream, folks. And we're starting off with what I'd like to call the workhorse title. And if you needed time to get up and use the bathroom, get a snack or something to drink, now's the time to do it, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entrances to get through here tonight. Ladder set up on standby, ready to go. And it sounds like Mr. PLD is going to start us off. Here he comes. Haven't seen him in a while. PLD. Hailing from PLD Projects on YouTube. Last year at REELYMANIA 1, you might remember, he faced Suge Knight 323 one-on-one in our Twitch tournament final. Sadly, PLD did not get the victory there. Suge Knight 323 becoming our first Twitch champion.
In this match, there are no pinfalls and no disqualifications. The first superstar to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will be declared the winner and is for the World Internet Pro Wrestling Championship.
Huge.
Introducing the challenger from New York, New York, weighing in at 292 pounds, PLD.
There he is. Can he do it tonight? Can he get the title that so narrowly slipped his grasp 1 year ago at REELYMANIA 1? Can PLD climb that ladder and get WATCW gold for the first time in his career? Maybe, but it's going to be a hell of a fight. Featured Film says he's ready to get his belt back. That's good, Unreal. Unreal. Dilly Tods. That's good, Dilly Tods. Unreal. Unreal. R-E-E-L. That's good. I thought of this. I thought of a great catchphrase today, the day of our season finale. Wrestling is real. Yeah? Or it's still real to me, damn it. That's for the real wrestling fans. Real wrestling fans. Slick Nick in the chat says the chumps don't deserve to carry the greatest Twitch champs jock strap. Well, he said it. Now can he back it up? Because here he comes, folks. A former Twitch champion in his own right. Slick and Nick
from Cleveland,
Harley.
Ohio,
Cleveland.
weighing in at 224 pounds, Nick Harvey.
I'm not going to be able to get over that fucking motorcycle. Slick Nick Harley. Oh, what I'm seeing, he's featured posted. The motorcycle. Slick Nick Harley, former Twitch champion. Let's see, he lost that, believe it or not, to no one other than the Rager Rick Raddus quite a while ago. Don't worry, Nick. You and no one else back there ever again will have to lose the title to the Rager. I've seen to it. But tonight, he'll look to make history and become a two-time Twitch champion if he can scale the ladder, unclasp the belt, and take the Twitch title home. And that's where it'll stay, folks. Season finale. Here's what's so significant about these title matches. We ain't just looking to see who's the champion right now. We're looking to see who's the champion forever. It's our season finale. Could be our series finale. But as far as I'm concerned, the winners tonight will be the once and forever champions. Nick's not out here just to prove that he's a good Twitch champion. He's here to prove he's the greatest and he's the only one that matters. The biggest star on the biggest stage. Metal likes it's still real to me, damn it. See, if I thought of that like a few months ago, we could have like had it's still real to me, damn it, on like the fence outside the ring or something. Be a good WATCW t-shirt. I think we got enough fans now to sell t-shirts, right? It's still real to me, damn it. Oh, and here comes a big one. A big one who we haven't seen much of in WATCW. Kind of a late addition. The big winner himself. Stepdad Ron, a.k.a. Mayor Wirtz,
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, Daddy Ron.
Daddy Ron's in the building. I hope you all got your homework done and cleaned your rooms. Stepdad Ron, sort of a late addition to WATCW, and not somebody we've gotten to see his full potential. Not held a title in WATCW before. Not competed in a championship match before. And I'm racking my brain right now. I'm not sure that Stepdad Ron has ever won a match, period. But even still, he's getting one last shot at it tonight. In what is unquestionably the most difficult match of his career. An 8-man ladder match in front of a sold-out Los Angeles stadium here. Oh, wait a minute. It's time for the Cleveland Cottonmouth Featured Films to walk down that ramp. Now, talk about former Twitch champions. This one has been ready to go.
Ohio.
Akron.
Weighing in at 243 pounds, the superstar, Joe.
Roll film, because Featured Films has just entered. A former Twitch champion as well, and a man who has been chomping at the bit to reclaim that title ever since he lost it to Matt Thomas in the Elimination Chamber. My phone has been buzzing off the hook. He's been in my mentions, my DMs. He's been writing letters to the editor. He's been calling the mayor, the governor, the senator, the president, saying, Big Featured Films wants his rematch at the Twitch title. Well, he's going to get it. And he's going to have to fight for it harder than ever in an 8-man ladder match. Can he become a 2-time Twitch champion tonight? Matter of fact, I'm not sure has there even ever been a 2-time Twitch champion? Now that I think about it, I don't think so. Now, wait a minute. The Rager may be 6 feet under, but even in spite of it, it would seem we do indeed live on a nasty world.
From Akron, Ohio.
Akron?
Weighing in at 158 pounds, Demon.
Now, we're talking about former champs. Let's talk about the Semon Demon, because this man, despite being a WATCW original, since being here since day one, the Semon Demon is the only member of what I like to call the WATCW Original 5, who has not held a championship belt in this league. Tonight is his last chance to do it. And this is so meaningful to him that I was able to trick him into agreeing to this match so that he couldn't team up with Nick Mulbach later tonight. When he got the phone call from me and I said, hey, I'll give you a championship match at REELYMANIA. I know you really want an opportunity to get that belt back, or get a belt in the first place. How about I put you in an 8-man ladder match? He said, say less, hung up, and here we are. Didn't know he was setting old Hollywood Mulbach up for disaster later tonight, but I think it all worked itself out. The Semon Demon fought his way all the way to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. So many people have been in his corner ever since. So many people have wanted to see him go the distance and become a champion.
From Los Angeles,
but here's one man who doesn't.
Weighing in at 291 pounds, Sugarfoot Knight.
Sugarfoot Knight, also known as Suge Knight 323, also known as Suge Knight 1323, here in the chat announcing he is the true champion, a former Twitch champion, and a former WATCW World Heavyweight Champion. A former co-host of Spin from the Reel on What Real Entertainment. Now can be found here on Twitch, can be found on YouTube. Streaming Magic the Gathering, Fortnite, Apex. Talking football. An incredible man, entertainer, and competitor, who also looks to become a 2-time Twitch champion tonight. Says, get that shit out of here. One of the greatest we've ever seen do it. Can he go all the way tonight and leave WATCW Season 1 a champion? It's all Cleveland. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just have a lot of scouts out in Cleveland, Northeast Ohio area when we're scouting talent. PLD says it is his goal to keep Suge away from the belt. Well, I think this is public enemy number one right here. I think nobody's going to let this guy climb up there and get the belt tonight. His first championship match.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, Quinn, the Show.
Looking like a skinny king, Quiz Show arrives, ready to hit that buzzer and claim himself as the new Twitch champion. Another late addition to WATCW. We haven't just really seen what he's capable of. But he'll have his first opportunity at winning championship gold tonight. If he can outlast 7 of the very best who have ever done it in WATCW. He's pointing at me. Me! He says, me, it's me. I'm going to do it. There we go. PLD says he has another goal. I just got a feeling everybody's going to try and stop Quiz from getting that belt tonight. Quiz has become quite a wrestling fan in the last year or so, though. And now it's time for the champion. The champ is here. Where the hell is this guy in chat? I haven't seen him all night.
From Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, Cleveland.
Weighing in at 331 pounds. He is the World Internet Pro Wrestling Champion, Matt Thomas.
Now, Matt Thomas, our inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. What a long road it took to get him here. Conquered one of his biggest demons just, a week ago? When he finally defeated Nacho Libre one-on-one in a WATCW ring. I don't think anybody could have guessed how Matt's WATCW career would have went. But it did ultimately get him to championship gold in the Elimination Chamber last month. Oh, here we go. Talk about a Carnage Carnival here. Everybody got there. That was a explosion of people. And now look at this. Here's 2 WATCW originals if I've ever seen them. Matt Thomas and Quiz Show working in the middle of the ring, brother. He has been here. Okay, Silent but Deadly in the chat. Matt Thomas won the Twitch Championship in the Elimination Chamber last month, adding him to the short list. Look at that DDT to Quiz Show. Adding him to the very short list of people who have managed to hold both the Twitch and World titles in this league. Fascinatingly enough, they're both in this match. Matt Thomas and Suge 323. Whoa, wait a minute! He's calling for it already! The Master Elbow! But Quiz rolled out of the way! The champ came in hot. There goes... Oh, shit! Semon David with the DDT on the ladder to PLD. And now Featured setting up the bridge on the announce table. My God. Stepdad Ron and Suge Knight 323 back and forth on the outside. This camera's hopping. There's so many things to see. Our great team in the production truck just beat, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Unreal, the action we're already seeing. PLD grabbing another ladder. There are 4 ladders out here right now. Featured and Nick Harley fighting on the outside. Stunner to Quiz Show! PLD with the stunner to Quiz Show. Semon David with the neck breaker on the ladder. Now, if you don't know, let me remind you, the only way to win this match is to set up a ladder in the middle. Oh, fuck! Ladder in the middle of the ring like the Semon Demon's doing right now. Climb up that ladder and find the time and patience and ability to unhook the Twitch Championship and take it home. Nick Harley's going to try and do it, but PLD's going right back up, and Nick sees him. He's waiting for him. Wait a minute, we're cutting to the suplex on the outside to Stepdad Ron. No way, Slick Nick's got PLD up the top. Superplex off the ladder to the outside. And PLD landed on the ladder out there. God is my witness, that man is in pieces. Unreal. Oh, somebody give PLD a break. Spoiler alert, PLD, you dead, says Nick Harley. Unreal. And there is a lot happening. I mean, you can expect nothing less. This is 8 of the very best competitors that we've ever seen in this league. Former champions all around. What a beautiful bridge by Suge Knight 3 Degrees, Stepdad Ron. Matt's going to set it up. Now, by the way, I want to also emphasize, I've gone on record saying before I would never book a match like this in this game. Because we could seriously be here for a while. Quiz show up top. Oh, they knocked him up with the electric chair. Matt thrown to the outside. He's on the ladder. Matt's thrown across that ladder. Unreal. This match could go for a while because the AI in this game is horrendous when it comes to ladder matches. We tried one of these before, I think, with less people, and it was so tumultuous that I said I'm never booking one of these again. Quiz show on the ladder! Suge Knight up top. What's Suge doing? What's Suge doing? Oh my god! Suge with the splash to the outside. Breaks Quiz show. Breaks the ladder. My god, DDT to the demon. This is pandemonium. This is carnage. This is violent. What the fuck? Defying the rules of physics. These 8 men understand that everything is on the line tonight. Who can be the last Twitch champion? No one's even managed to get a there's like 8 little doodads you gotta undo. Exploder suplex the Slick Nick from PLD. So much history between those two. There's like 8 little nodes you have to hit on the ladder up top, and nobody's hit a single one yet. So that's the thing. The AI gets very confused during ladder matches, especially when there's 8. PLD, for example. Wait, no, I was going to say he's not going to get the belt from there, but I think he might be able to. What's going on in the ring? Is PLD getting that belt? What you doing up there, PLD? You're facing the wrong... PLD facing the wrong way. Hits the double axe handle and the body slam on Demon. Look at the star rating just skyrocketing already. The fans chanting, "This is awesome." The WATCW faithful on the outside. Some of which, it seems like to compensate for how many competitors are in the ring right now, all the fans at like the first 4 rows have become like PS2 quality. Are you seeing that? Everybody's got pointy, sharp-ass heads with like Max Payne textures, face textures on their and none of them are fucking moving. There's too much going on. The game can't render the fans. This is crazy. That's what Nicolele's looks like in IRL. Nicolele's, I like to think Nicolele's is the child in like the lavender shirt there with the pointy ass head and the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 face texture. Oh! Slams Quiz down again. Nobody has even gotten 1/8 of the way of unhooking that belt. Look at that with the reverse DDT to PLD. It's Nicolele straight in the chat, and I love that Nicolele is there live in person, but still tunes into the chat. I mean, that's a fan. Here we go, Demon in the middle. I would go as far as to say there may not be anybody who wants that title more than the Semon Demon tonight. He has never held a title in WATCW. Here we go, he's getting hooked. Oh, come on! Oh, he can't get it. They need to get... He didn't get a single one. Wait a minute, FeaturedFilms fighting off Stepdad Ron. A lot of history between those two. Suge got knocked off the ladder. What's going on up there, cameraman? And now Feature with the sleeper hold. Matt with the backbreaker. And Semon Demon still... Semon got one. He got one. Demon's unhooking it. PLD hits him. But it has finally begun, folks. Oh! It's finally begun. That belt is a little bit looser than it was a few minutes ago, and that is indeed what she said. Now it's time for Feature to pick that ladder up. Oh! Full Nelson slam from Quiz to Featured. Here's what I'm talking about with the AI in this game. Is like, they're just all trying to hit each other constantly. It's like, realistically, you don't, if somebody's setting up the ladder, you want to go ahead and let them do it. You know what I mean? Like, you do want a ladder to be set up. And if somebody's up there, like, unhooking it a little bit, maybe let them unhook it a little bit, right? Because then when you get up there, you got less work, and you need less of an opening before somebody comes and stops you. But, you know what? Everybody's just full violence all the time in this game. Just nothing but red in their eyes and hate in their heart and just trying to hurt people 100% of the time, no matter what else is going on in the match. And like I said, I said I would never book this match. I would never book an 8-man ladder match because it's just too chaotic. PLD is about to vibrate through the floor out there if you were paying attention. Semon Demon's up top. He doesn't know where to go. Oh, maybe he sees his target. Suge Knight on the outside. Nope, he just thought he'd turn around and watch the match from up there. Crouched like a goblin. Who is he targeting? Does he want to hit Suge? Oh, he wanted to hit Mayor Works, and he does! PLD with the big knee to Nick Harley on the outside, and now it's Featured. Going up for that belt, but Quiz Show doesn't want to see him do it. Neither does Matt Thomas, but wait! Quiz, consumed with the hate in his heart, attacks Matt and gives Featured an opportunity to make a little bit of progress up there. Now here comes Suge, and Quiz is going to knock everybody's got their hands on that ladder! Oh, unreal. Semon Demon with a schoolboy package on the outside. It's not going to help in this match, unfortunately. Quiz knocked to the outside, and they are chipping away at that belt, which is great news for all of us. Little by little. Oh! Just domed Stepdad Ron with the ladder, and now he's going to try to go up there, make a little progress on that belt. Look, you can see that it's... Oh, no, I thought Featured got one when he went up there. He didn't. It's still just one. You see all the little bits? They have to get all the bits before the match will be over. Powerbomb off the ladder. And Nick was like, what the heck? I wanted to knock him off the ladder. Stunner to Semon Demon. Throws him out. PLD going up. Suge sees him, though. Now, Suge, if Suge were paying better attention, he would climb up the other side. He's just going to try to stop PLD from doing work on that belt. Of course, everybody wants to win here, but... You know, this game is so much, or this league, the sport, I should say, is so much about opportunity. You can't just go out there and win. I wish it were so simple sometimes. Take it from me after my huge win in that last match. Stepdad Ron going up top, PLD. Now, those are two different characters. I love the way this league brings people together. Whoever thought you'd see PLD and Stepdad Ron on a ladder together? Shit! I can't even, I'm so overwhelmed by the action here. So is the camera crew. I think Stepdad Ron just got hit with a superplex into the corner. He's certainly stunned, we can say that much. PLD going up top. But like I was saying, it's really about opportunity here. You gotta survey the circumstance that you're in. You gotta look at what everybody else is doing. 3-2-3 DDT to Slick Nick busts him open. Blood emerging from the head of the spoiler. Now PLD's going up. Here's Suge. Remember these two fought for this very same title at REELYMANIA last year in the tournament final. Back and forth, trading blows, but Stepdad Ron's going to get involved as well. He's going to get PLD off that ladder. Slick Nick going for Suge as well. You got to pick your spot. It's really hard to know when you can go up there and work on that belt without somebody stopping you. Because once you go up there, everybody just like, it's a hive mind. It's like everybody just, oh shit, just threw Stepdad Ron outside. PLD and Stepdad Ron not getting along, eh? Oh, he's got another competitor explosion. Everybody left the ring, and there he goes. This is what I'm talking about. Window of opportunity. Slick Nick up top. Everybody busy on the outside. Can he make a little bit of progress on that belt? He's going to. He's doing it. He's doing it. Is Slick Nick going to be the Twitch champion tonight? Can somebody stop him before he does it? Oh, my God. Oh, everybody piling on to stop Slick Nick from getting the belt. Now the Semon Demon's up there, but Featured and Suge Knight stop him. He's just hanging up there. He's hanging up there. Help him. Get him down. Can he unhook the belt from up there? No, he drops down. That was huge. That was a huge reach at progress by Slick Nick Harley. And for a second there, I thought it was over. I thought he was taking that title home. But it's true. It's like a hive mind happens. When you're up there and you touch that belt, everybody just drops whatever they were doing and comes for you. Ooh, throws Semon Demon to the outside. Suge and PLD back in the ring. No, Suge getting out. I was going to say, tale as old as time. As much as some things change, others stay the same. Seeing Suge and PLD in this match together fight for that very same title that they did at REELYMANIA 1. Oh, PLD's up top, but he's coming down, and the Semon Demon's going up top. Why's PLD coming down? Now PLD's going up. Slick Nick can see it. He knows what's happening. He doesn't like it. He's going to put an end to it. Shook's coming in. They've activated the hive mind, but look, Slick Nick knows. He's like, I'm going to gallivant. I'm going to showboat. I'm not part of the hive mind. Superplex off the ladder to Semon Demon. And the ladder's been knocked down, and the fans are chanting, this is awesome again, and they're right. Who can argue with them? This has indeed been already the biggest show we've ever done with the PS2 era fans in the first couple of rows. Slick Nick, the highlight machine. Oh, wait, you heard a step. Stepdad Ron going for the dad step there, but those off the ropes moves really hard to hit when there's 7 other dudes in the ring. Ooh, the Samoan drop from Matt Thomas. And look, we got to talk about Matt a little bit again. Been on such a journey. Our inaugural world champion until he lost that title to John Cena over a year ago, kickstarting a losing streak unlike any we'd ever seen in this league. So bad to the point that, oh my god, powerbomb to Feature to the outside. A losing streak so intense and so discouraging that he had actually petitioned to have his character deleted from the game. And yet, huge knee, rebounded back, won the Elimination Chamber to become the Twitch champion, and last week defeated Nacho Libre one-on-one. Exercised his demon. The second to ever have done that, by the way. And yeah, King Moose did help a little bit, but still. Matt Thomas is out here. He's done the side missions. He's just trying to beat the game at this point. Speaking of which, Stepdad Ron tried to unhook that belt, but Slick Nick's going to stop him. And so is FeaturedFilms with the electric chair. That belt's getting close, brother. Stunner to the demon! The Cleveland Cottonmouth, FeaturedFilms. I just thought of that today. It's like the Texas Rattlesnake, but it's the Cleveland Cottonmouth, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Featured could have set that ladder up. He thought he'd toss it down. I don't know where he's going. I don't think he knows where he's going either. Sometimes it's like that, folks. Everybody's, of course, got outrageous CTE after this. I mean, the spots we've seen, the bumps they've taken, the bruises, the injuries, the bloodshed, the bones broken, the trauma endured, all in the name of achieving eternal greatness as the final Twitch champion of Season 1 here at REELYMANIA II. This is unreal. Oh, look at the Hurricane Rana from the Semon Demon. And don't forget, folks, we've got 3 other championship matches after this. We've got the Women's Championship, and Rampaige Frabetti defends against Ava Shinigami. We've got the Wrestle Real Teens Championship, in which the Toddserract defends against the kids at Hart. 69 cutter. Oh, Slick Nick cutter. The double cutter. What a moment. The double cutter in the ring. And of course, we've got our main event, the triple threat. King Moose defense against MrEliMac and Nacho Libre. With the WATCW World Championship on the line. Another powerbomb to the outside. 2 ladders set up in the ring now. Somebody's got to climb one of them and get that belt once and for all. Matt and Nick now chopping at each other in the middle. Matt said, I've had enough. Fuck this. I'm going up top. And maybe a smart time to do it. But that other ladder position on the other side, I don't know if anybody will be able to figure out how to climb it. Oh, Matt's doing it. PLD's trying to stop him. PLD's trying to stop him. That's incredible. I can't tell you how hard it is to time that button press when somebody's punching you on the ladder. It's meant to be basically impossible, and Matt just undid 2 notches of that belt while PLD was hammering away at him. That belt is hanging by a thread, folks. Somebody's just going to go up there and grab it, and Featured's going to try! Featured's going to try right now, but he's... Oh, speaking of hanging by a thread, another electric chair, 2 ladders in the ring, leaning up against the ropes. Quiz getting thrown out like a sack of potatoes. Stepdad Ron getting thrown out like a stack of potatoes. Masterclass to Slick Nick. Boy, I hope there's a local medical facility in Cleveland, Ohio with room for these boys tonight, because they have taken so much punishment. Semon Demon, wait a minute, the ultimate opportunist, the slimiest man on the planet. He's going to try. Stupid Demon's doing it! He's gonna do it! Oh my god. Powerbomb on the ladder that he was standing on by Stepdad Ron. That belt is one away from coming undone. One away. They have been working at it through the night here. Another powerbomb to the outside. Pretty sure Feature just landed on Nick. Another powerbomb to the outside on Stepdad Ron. This is unreal. This is a horror show. Who is going to get it? I mean, it will take a fraction of an opportunity to get that belt off the top. It is one button press away from coming undone. Somebody just has to get up there for a fleeting moment. When that ladder gets set up in the middle, hold your breath, because you won't have to for long. Here comes PLD. Hit Suge with the ladder. Is PLD going to do it? Is PLD about to win the title that he didn't get last year? That Suge Knight beat him for? Is PLD going to do it? Suge's not going to let him. Oh my god. Snatched him up with the electric chair. PLD's rolling out. I think he was about to get hit from Slick Nick there. I mean it. It is one away, folks. It is anybody's title to win. You just have to find an opportunity to do it. Here he comes, the slickest player in the game, going up top. Is Slick Nick about to become a two-time Twitch champion? Can he do it? Suge Knight doesn't want him to. Suge Knight's going to stop him. Can he become the champ? Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? He's done it! Slick Nick Harley called his shot and has made history tonight as the two-time and forever Twitch champion. Slick Nick Harley.
Here is your winner
and new and forever
wrestling champion, Nick Harvey.
Unbelievable. Nick called his shot. He said he was taking that belt home. And he might be slick, but he ain't a liar. Slick Nick, the two-time Twitch champion, outlasting his 7 contemporaries, 7 other workhorses in WATCW to get the Twitch championship once and for all. He said he was the rightful champ. He said he was the greatest Twitch champ of all time. Who could possibly argue with him based on the results we are looking at right now? Wearing his own goddamn blood like a maniac. The Crimson Mask, brother. Matt caused the loss of his own belt, did he? He says, spoiler alert, the greatest Twitch champ of all time. And PLD giving him his flowers. He said, well earned. And we love that. I love how much respect and mutual appreciation and love has been shown at REELYMANIA II. We understand it's a season finale. We don't have grudges to perpetuate. There's not a I'll get you next time. It's a once and for all. And Slick Nick has proven he is indeed the king of the Twitch division. There it is. Put some respect on his name. Unbelievable. Well done, Slick Nick Harley. What a match. You know, it actually didn't last as long as I thought. Like, I thought it was going to go like a unfortunate length of time. Well, next up, we've got the women's division match, of course, with Real Rumble. Wait a minute! Hold the boat. Hold the phone. Hold your horses. I thought we were done with surprises today. Excuse me. I think if I understand what's happening right now, oh my god, I almost forgot she had it, but I think it's true. I think Rey Mysterio is cashing in her Money in the Bank contract to make this match a triple threat. Is that seriously what's happening? It's been so long, I forgot she even had it. When'd she get that thing? WatCon? Shit is so fun, Taylor. Keep raging, brother. Oh, we're done raging. Never again. Gotta hit the hay, but always enjoy these. Thank you for joining, Slick Nick. Dude, you've always supported these streams. I appreciate it. You've helped make them so much fun. Thank you for allowing me to add you to the roster. And thanks for joining in. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Have a good night, sir. I guess this is the triple threat.
It is for the undisputed, prestigious Women's World Championship.
Even as the commissioner, I get
from Osaka, Japan.
I get swerved.
Evelyn, the Ghost.
Well, here's a competitor that we knew we were going to see tonight. My OC, my Rise character, Ava Shinigami, who won the Real Rumble back in January to secure her WATCW Women's Championship opportunity tonight against Rampaige Frabetti. I wonder if she understands this isn't a one-on-one match anymore. If that's indeed what's happening. I mean, she looks driven and determined. She's been incredible since winning that Rumble. I mean, only the second woman to ever have done it. She beat Neytiri last month at the Elimination Chamber. Unreal momentum coming into this. Yeah, that's Rey Mysterio's music. And it's true, it's happening!
From San Diego, California, the Luchador,
Rey Mysterio is cashing in! And of course she is. This is her last opportunity to do it. She's had that Money in the Bank briefcase since August, which allows her to get a shot at the women's title whenever and wherever she wants. I'd nearly forgotten she had it. It's been so long. But what better night to use it than the season finale? I mean, if she didn't use it now, she was never going to get another shot. Rey Mysterio is adding herself to the women's title match. That means we've got not one, but two triple threat championship matches tonight. And Ava has got to be pissed. As does this woman. A WATCW classic right here. The two-time women's champion, Rampaige Frabetti. She beat Ava Wong for that belt back in January at the Real Rumble.
And introducing the champion from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the undisputed, prestigious Women's World Champion, the Assassin, Paige.
The Boston Badass Rampaige Frabetti, the two-time women's champion. She cannot be happy about this. Came prepared for a one-on-one contest against Ava Shinigami. She's been training all month for this moment. And she's going to be defending it in a triple threat. When you add Rey Mysterio to the mix, chances drastic go down. That's some Steiner math for you, if you know what I'm talking about. There's the ref with the cool kicks holding up one of the biggest belts in the game, baby. The WATCW Women's World Championship. And it's true, this is a triple threat match. Rey and Ava going at each other right away. And if I were Paige and Ava, I'd maybe team up on Rey Mysterio. I'd say get your ass out of here. This was supposed to be a one-on-one contest. Ava Shinigami earned a one-on-one match by winning the Real Rumble, but is seemingly ousted by Rey Mysterio, cashing in that Money in the Bank opportunity. We have two incredible... Here we go. This is exactly what I was saying. Oh, the double neck breaker from Ava and Paige. I had a feeling they are not friends, but there was some mutual animosity between the two, and maybe they could solve this new problem together. Well, here is the issue. You focus on one of these competitors for too long, the other's just gonna showboat in the corner, brother. Oh! I didn't think Ava was gonna hit that move, but she managed to get a little bit of it. And now Rey Mysterio is gonna try the same thing. Only gets a little bit of it. That face when the other two girls fight each other instead of you. You know, very embarrassing. It's like, always a bridesmaid, never the bride. Never the one in the fist fight, just have to watch in the corner. And now here we go. Paige stunned on the outside. Ava's going to try to finish it quickly. And here, that is what's so interesting about this. Ava Shinigami no longer needs to pin Rampaige Frabetti to become the champion tonight. And the same is true for Rey Mysterio. Spanish Fly! To Rey Mysterio, awfully ironic. And Eva Shinigami, so acrobatic, so athletic, with the huge moonsault, but Rey Mysterio, very acrobatic in her own right, scouts it, puts the knees up and reverses it, crushing that ribcage of Eva Shinigami. It's a triple threat. That means Eva Shinigami and Rey Mysterio could pin or submit each other and still become WATCW Women's Champion. Paige doesn't have to be involved in the decision at all, which is huge news for the challengers and terrible news for the champion, because you can't just win the match. You have to stop your opponents from losing it on your behalf. I mean, imagine being Paige tonight and you're going to lose the championship because one of your opponents beat the other. You have to keep dominance in a moment like that. You have to keep control of everything that's going on in the ring. Wow, what a move! Didn't quite get any of that. And it's a little chaotic in there, because I don't think anybody was planning on doing this tonight. Look at that. Paige with some sort of modified figure four, middle of the ring to Eva Shinigami. Rey Mysterio not bothering to break it up. I guess she maybe just knew that wasn't going to be it. And that's part of it too. You kind of want to see your opponents wear each other down. Opportunity is huge. I was talking about this in the ladder match. Opportunity is such an important factor in a triple threat, because you can't just hit that big move. You can't just lock in your best submission. You have to also do it at a time where your opponent's unable to stop you. See, that wasn't it. That was not a good opportunity. Oh my God! Oh, Jesus! I just saw Paige bend at a very weird angle. Thankfully, we've got the best medical team on standby. Another Spanish Fly from Ava to Rey. And Rey's going to take a breather on the outside, maybe get a little Gatorade. You have to just know, so like now is a good opportunity. Unfortunately for these two, I think both women are just too good to lose this quickly. But Ava's going to go for it with that modified chokehold. No, Paige breaks out of it. Exactly what I was saying. But that was an opportunity-seeking moment. You got to waste one and then try to capitalize on the other. Nice DDT from Eva Shinigami. And now she's going to have to contend with Rey Mysterio, the dark horse in this match. Huge DDT. Now she's going to hook the leg and give it a shot, but I don't think so. And good thing Ava kicked out, because I don't think Paige was in a position to break that up. And she would have had to stood up and watched her title leave. Now let's talk about Rey Mysterio. The last remnants of the Mysterio verse. A very interesting time in our league's history, in which we were invaded by Rey Mysterio, as well as many Rey Mysterio variants all across the Mysterio multiverse, one of which was this woman right here, Rey Mysterio. Oh, with the Boston Manhandle Slam! No, Paige not going to finish it there, though. Okay, very interesting. I thought she might go for the pin after that big move. Rey Mysterio, even though the Mysterio verse was closed and we did leave it, thanks to our champ at the time, Nacho Libre, Rey Mysterio stayed behind. She stayed in this reality because she was Miss Money in the Bank. And she had a title left to cash in on. So she is far away from home. And talk about the ultimate opportunist. I just think it's interesting that Rey Mysterio didn't cash in the middle of this match, or maybe right after this match, try to capitalize on diminishing conditions from one of her competitors here tonight. She went the honorable route and just cashed in before the match started, adding herself to it. And you know, we saw a lot of devious characters in the Mysterio-verse. You used to think that was true of Rey Mysterio here, but perhaps not. Now, of course, Paige and Ava probably going to argue she's not honorable, probably don't think she's of upstanding moral character here. She's going to do it again! I've never seen anything like it! Eva Shinigami using her competitor as a weapon against the other. Now that is a way to kill two birds with a single stone. Rey Mysterio stunned on the outside. Again, here's that window of opportunity. Can somebody find that moment and become champion inside of it? Eva Shinigami, huge move here. Guard Buster! GTS. This would be it. This would be a great time getting away from the ropes. But Rey Mysterio's stirring on the outside. She's going to try. Can she get it in time? Ref counts in his cool shoes. New champ! No. Unbelievable. I thought we had a new champ. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Here it comes! Across the... No! Oh, we were about to see her dial up the 619, but got caught on the way by Rampaige Frabetti. Not going to connect with it. Ooh! Amazing springboard kick there. I am sweating on my suit jacket, but I had to dress my absolute best for REELYMANIA II. Nothing else would suffice. Was it there? Double axe handle from Rampaige. And yes, of course, whoa, face buster! I did finally invest in a new PS5 camera, so the face cam is back and it's here to stay. I knew I had to break it out for REELYMANIA. You know I had to show my ugly mug on here for the big finale. Oh! Rey Mysterio getting absolutely none of that frog splash. I don't know what she was thinking there. Ava stunned on the outside. Now it's Rampaige with the double leg drop right from Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, sir. Ben Affleck looking on proudly, I'm sure. Gonna hook the leg, but I'm still not sure that was enough of it to end this triple threat. And it's not. Rey Mysterio kicks out. Oh, it's so... we were talking about this before. The women of WATCW are so tough. So tough. So strong, powerful, and can endure so much out there. These matches can be so hard to win. Ava breaks it up. You thought it was bad enough when you had two of them out here. Imagine three at the same time. Here we go. Legs on the... Ah! Wearing her boots like earmuffs and whips her across the ring. Rey Mysterio looking to take control here. Rampaige rolling to the outside. This is it. I feel it. Can you feel an opportunity? The window is open. Well, she sees it. Goes to the outside. No, whoa. Rey Mysterio cannot waste time. Look at that corkscrew cutter from Ava Shinigami. Wait a minute. New champion. No. I thought for sure we had a new champion in our midst, but Rey Mysterio managed to kick out of the corkscrew cutter. She's going to try again. I know that's not enough. Oh, that almost made me a liar there. Rey Mysterio is hurting. Oh my god, Ava Shinigami, calm down. Ava's stressing because perhaps the window is closed, and now my basement reeks of fucking weed because my neighbors are smoking weed right now. Oh my god. Love it. Love when this happens. Ava stunned on the outside. For real, I started smelling it. I was like, Jesus, how much am I sweating? I put deodorant on today. No, it's next door. I also love the idea they could hear me talking about wrestling in here. Rampaige to the outside. I don't know where she was going. Nobody's out there. I think these competitors are just getting mixed up and stressed out and confused because they're looking for that window of opportunity, and nobody really knows what to do tonight because they thought they were getting a singles match. Oh, Sling Blade, double drop kick to Rampaige from Ava Shinigami. Oh, look at Rey Mysterio. I thought she was going to do a little dance in the corner and got... Oh my god, Ava Shinigami teleporting across the ring. I know he's not, but sometimes when the referee is holding up his fingers after the DDT, after the pin for a brief moment, I sometimes think he's flipping off the crowd. I'll take a look at that next time. I'll give that a look. Now, I've been giving this referee a lot of credit. He's been catching rope breaks, wearing really cool shoes. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, Ava Shinigami. Oh, yeah, I can see that. He's kind of like, fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. But no, he's not doing that. We only pay the best. Wait a minute. Ava with the quick pin. New champion. No, Rampaige kicked out. This is it. The window is open, Ava. Can you do it? It's worth noting, last year, She-Hulk, the Real Rumble winner, went on to REELYMANIA 1 and did defeat Becky the Wreck Raddus to become women's champion. Also last year, Walter White, the winner of the men's Real Rumble, went on to win the world title at REELYMANIA 1. We have a 100% success rate with Real Rumble winners in this league. Can Ava continue the trend as she dives out of the way of that elbow? Face buster from Rey Mysterio. Takes out Paige. Is the window open now? I'm going to need to crack open the window. It's smelling like Snoop Dogg's cellar in here. Oh my God, back and forth we go. 100% of the time, a Real Rumble winner has gone on to REELYMANIA to get the championship. Can Ava Shinigami continue the trend here tonight? And we've got 2 championship matches after this. After this, it's the Wrestle Real Tag titles. And after that, the World title and the Triple Threat. We are on legendary difficulty, folks. These are sagas. These are odysseys. Spanish Fly to Rampaige for Betty. Welcome to WrestleMania. Well said, FeaturedFilms. Here we go. Shinigami Star Press. The window is open. Is Ava going to close it? Will she continue the... She does. She does. In spite of Rey Mysterious cash-in, Ava Shinigami continues the legend. He becomes the 3rd Real Rumble winner in a row to get the title at REELYMANIA, brother. Despite Rampaige Frabetti, despite Rey Mysterio's cash-in, Ava Shinigami went all the way tonight.
Here is your winner, and new
my OC.
prestigious Women's World Champion, Evelyn the Ghost.
My child, my OC, my Rise character, Ava Shinigami. Unbelievable. I added her to this league nearly as a novelty, and yet she wins the Real Rumble and becomes the now and forever Women's Champion of Season 1. My Tulpa, well said, Nicoleles, my Tulpa overcame all adversity and competition, and despite showing up for a different match entirely, still managed to rise to the occasion and add her name to the Championship Hall of Legends once and for all. And she is my Tulpa. She's real. If everybody in chat believes in her, I think she'll be real. I believe in her. How could you not after that display? Congrats to Ava Shinigami, the now and forever WATCW Women's World Champion. Unreal. Well, speaking of belief, do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in dreams? Do you believe in legends? Because tonight we are going to decide not only who the Wrestle Real Tag Team Champions are, we're going to decide who the greatest WATCW champion is of all time. The Wrestle Real Teams Championship. The Kids at Hart, the newly reformed Kids at Hart, wrestling the Toddserract in their special boss battle, leveled up REELYMANIA ring gear. It has never been more serious than this, folks. That's right, they are dressed to impress and showing up to make a point. This is perhaps our actually most anticipated match of the night. Here we go. And is it true? We haven't seen them in so long, since Nick went Hollywood and turned on his brother. But it is true! They're back!
The contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the prestigious
They're back.
World Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 377 pounds. The Hart Foundation.
The Kids at Hart, the inaugural WATCW Tag Team Champions. The two-time Wrestle Real Tag Team Champions. They gave these titles their namesake. Former co-hosts of the Wat Real Entertainment Wrestling podcast, Wrestle Real. And against all odds, they're back. I asked Chris. I asked him, why did you do it? Why did you return to back up Nick Walbach in spite of him betraying you to form the Nasty World months ago? And Chris told me they've got a lot of differences. They've got a lot of history. He didn't do it simply out of love for Nick. He did it because he heard me call the Toddserract the greatest team of all time. And that is where Chris took issue. That's where it became personal, and that's where he decided to get involved. He would stand beside the man who hurt him to protect his own legacy. And there's that WWE Tron again. I never give anybody that WWE Tron, and this game fucking sucks. But here they go.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 392 pounds. They are the prestigious World Team Champions, the Ascension.
Now, people have been asking questions about these two, questioning their integrity, their legacy, their ability, after the simple reveal that they're in cahoots with yours truly. Look, I'm an honest man. I'm not handing out opportunities based on anything but merit. I saw these two. I knew that they were worthy of championship gold. I gave them the opportunity. They rose to it, and they've been defending them valiantly ever since. They are 2 defenses into their championship reign. They have looked unstoppable since winning those belts. And in my opinion, they are the greatest team of all time. I love the kids at Hart. I missed the kids at Hart. I'm glad to see them back, but the fact of the matter is, these are the GOATs right here. They're the GOATs, the greatest team of all time. Wrestling husbandos for Nicoleles. They got horns. Showing up in high fashion for REELYMANIA. And that's why I love them. That's why I respect them. They understand this game better than anybody. Oh, here it goes. Fire and brimstone, baby. Get ready at REELYMANIA! Oh, the fire didn't render. Where's the fire? Oh, it's on the stage. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Usually, I thought the fire came out of the ring post, but I'm sure that we've seen that before. I'm mistaken. I'm mistaken. It's okay. This is ominous. It is. Here we go. Kids at Hart. Nick Mulbach and Chris Anthony Lopez, the originals. Dilly Todds and MrEliMac, the reigning Wrestle World Teams champions. Who will take the purple belts home once and for all? Definitively, undisputably, inarguably, the greatest team in WATCW history. It's one of the two here, folks. Settle in. We're on legendary difficulty, and this is a tag team match in a 2K game. This could go on for hours. Let's begin with MrEliMac and Hollywood Nick Mulbach. Meta taking him to the corner, and you can see, just even visually, that Chris and Nick, despite their history and past, are unified and aligned in a way that perhaps they never have been before, with the pink gear, harkening back to their humble beginnings of the kids at Hart. No one ever thought we'd see the two of them here again. The question is, can that unity last? Will their past come back to haunt them? Can Chris trust Nick and vice versa? Can Nick trust Chris? Traditionally, yes. Tags out to him. But if I'm Chris, I'm maybe thinking away that this man humiliated me in the name of the nasty world months ago. Oh, what a maneuver. Our first ever Hell in a Cell match in WATCW was Chris versus Nick. A goddamn shooting star press. Unreal. And a springboard moonsault. Meta gets out of the way. Chris just taking it from 0 to 10 moments after the bell rings. Now Dilly gets tagged in to meet the personality. Now there is some history between Chris Anthony Lopez and Dilly Todds. If you remember, if you've been watching this show long enough, these two met before in the King of the Ring tournament, and Dilly Todds had a very controversial victory over Chris through an illicit rope break that the referee didn't catch. And Chris, an honorable man, a true hero, didn't hold it against him. Oh, into the suplex. But I know he's got a little spite left over from that, and it's at least a little bit personal because of that. Meta got that damn ref out of the way. Personality cheesed him. Yeah, you cheesed him. You cheesed him. Did you get cheesed? That's right, Dilly. You did also. I think you lost your King of the Ring match for an illicit rope break as well. That's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. I think Dilly just busted Nick open on the turnbuckle real early in that match. Nick is already showing a little red here tonight. And I think we've got a lot of match left to go. Drops Dilly Todd on his head. And though Nick's looking clean-shaven and trustworthy tonight, let's not forget who that man really is. Nick Mohawk revealed himself as the leader of the Nasty World months ago. Hanging out with those ne'er-do-wells, Rick Raddus and the Semon Demon, he can get his hands dirty. He will bend and break the rules to his will. And he'll do whatever it takes to win. It just so happens he'll do that now with the kids at Hart here on tonight. Dilly Todds wants his blood. He wants to drink his blood. As a matter of fact, Dilly Todds loves drinking blood. Back and forth we go. This measured contest. And this match is huge. I knew this was a really anticipated match. People have been chomping at the bit for this one, so I knew second to last pile driver to Nick Mohawk. He's seeing double after that. He's got Tweety Bird circling overhead. Tags out to Meta. He said, I don't know, Dilly. I think that might have been enough. Let me try a pin. And is it enough? No, Nick kicks out. Nick kicks out. And my heart always skips a beat when I see that pin happen and their partner stays on the apron. Because I'm like, I don't know, man. Now's the time to come break that pin up. But Chris stayed on the apron. I don't know if he has much trust of Nick as a friend at this point, but he definitely trusts him as a competitor because he said, I know it's going to take more than that to keep Nick down. And Chris should know, not only was he his partner, his teammate, his friend, but he's also been his opponent, so he should know better than anybody what it takes. What a splash! Meta with the huge splash. I can't wait to see Meta and Chris mix it up. Those are two guys who love to go airborne. But we're not going to see it yet. Meta tags back out to Dilly. And Nick's going to have to tag in Chris. He is bleeding. He is hurt. Oh, and now's the opportunity. Plays possum. There it is. Kicks out of it and gets Chris in here. It's Chris and Dilly once again. It's going to be so tricky. We are seeing the two best teams tonight, folks. That we know for sure. We're just going to find out who is number one with the bullet. They are great at strategy. I expect frequent tags. Seizing opportunity. And here comes Dilly. Tags at the Meta. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Two high flyers, but who flies highest? Locking up in the middle. Chris taking the early advantage. Oh, Meta going with the, he no-selled the ropes there. Still pays for it. What a creative, innovative move. Bringing both knees into the skull of Meta. Emphasis on the skull, because he is a skeleton. Check that hang time. Meta knows how to fly. Oh, careful there, ref. Let's pay attention to that atomic drop. Follows up with the suplex. Dilly expects them to get out of the ring in 2 seconds and then ring out. That's true. The Toddserract have had some controversial count-out victories in their career. But, you know, you win by any odds, any cost. I would say, you know, look, if the Toddserract were to lose this via count-out, they would remain the team's champions. But would that mean that they forfeit the title of greatest of all time to the kids at Hart? They might. I don't think you can become the greatest of all time on a count-out victory. And I certainly don't want to see a count-out win at REELYMANIA. And have you had controversial count-out losses as well? Ooh, what a right hook from MrEliMac there. From Nacho Recto. And this just means so much to these guys. I can tell you this. There's definitely never been a team as active in the chat as Dilly and Meta. I can say that much. I mean, of course they're the champs, right? What greater friends of this channel are there than Dilly and Meta? Oh, how could I not align myself with the Toddserract? How could I not support them? How could I not want to see them go far and succeed and make their dreams of becoming wrestling champions come true? Of course I'm invested in their journey. Wait a minute, Chris puts Meta up. Could it be? No, not yet. I thought we were getting the TKO, but still a hell of a maneuver. Goes for the pin. Meta kicks out. Chris can't believe it. He thought it was done. Dilly stayed on the apron. He said, I know my boy's kicking out, and he might come get this hot tag right here, right now if Chris doesn't stop him. Chris didn't. Chris didn't stop him, and that was an amateur move. Maybe Chris is feeling a little rusty when it comes to tag team wrestling. You can't give your opponents an opportunity like that. You can't let him get those tags. You want to get it. One guy. Whoa, wait a minute. What's Dilly up to with the dynamic camera angle? Throws Chris out to the outside. I don't know what he was thinking there, but now Chris is face. Wow! Wow! I've never seen Dilly move like that. I don't think I knew that he could. Oh, what's going on in this game? getting real messy out there. And maybe the pressure of what we're witnessing here is getting to these 4 men as they're losing sight of the goal at hand and their placement in the ring. And I think Chris just got busted open either. And here's where it gets hairy, folks. The Toddserract is on the outside of the ring. And we're at a 6 count here. I'm getting real puckered. Get up, Chris. Look, I'm trying to stay non-biased here. I'm not rooting for anyone in particular. I just don't want to count out. And Chris does get up. Gonna get back in the ring. Just shy of the 8 count. Oh! with the fucking discus elbow. He said, hey, Dilly, look what I found out there. And showed him. Tags into Nick. Both kids at Hart have been busted open, and Dilly is ready to drink their blood. This has been brutal and hard hitting so far. Body slam. Oh, he's juking. Dilly's juking, and now he's looking to finish this. Calls for Nick to get up. Could it be? He's going to put him up there on the cross and go for the last ride. Shades of the Younger Taker. And Dilly says that's it. Holds his shoulder down. Nick looks hurt, but Chris dives in at the last moment. I thought for a second it was over, and I think had Chris not shown up, it would have been. Throws him to the outside, and Dilly looking frustrated, going to the second rope for that double axe handle, and does indeed get it. Just talking about windows of opportunity. This is what they look like. Can you capitalize, and can you put Nick down for the 3? Oh, Dilly's going for a submission finish. He's locking it in. The sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. Is Nick going to tap out? Chris gets in. Chris gets in. No! Unreal! Oh my God. I thought we had a lot of match left in front of us, but Nick tapped out. Chris just couldn't save him in time. I thought he was going to survive and persevere, but Chris doesn't reach him in time, and Nick Mulbach taps to Dilly Todd's sharpshooter. And with that, a huge question has been answered, folks. Not only is the Toddserract the once and forever Wrestle Real Teams champions, but they are indeed, inarguably, the greatest team of all time, and it took everything they had in their arsenal. So surprising to see Nick tap to the sharpshooter, and I think that's really what it is. They just stayed on the kids at Hart so heavily, they did not let them get any of their best moves out. And still.
World Team Champions, the Ascension.
And the ref is getting the fuck out of Dodge in his cool shoes because he does not want any of what these two might give to him. There they are, holding the purple straps once and for all. The chat is going wild, brother. Nicolailes is happy to see it. Dilly Todd is happy to see it. Meta's happy to see it. They're going to kiss. The ref's out of here. And here we go. I think Meta's finally going to get that turnbuckle fire. The greatest of all time, brother. They've done it. And even when the inaugural tag champs returned from the shadows, the Toddserract persevered, stood tall, and has taken the purple belts home once and for all. They're kissing in the chat. Unbelievable. And I told y'all, all you doubters at home, you said they're just champs because they're buddies with the commissioner. They're just champions as a favor, so they'll watch Cleek's back as he takes on the Rager. But it ain't true, because I took the Rager out in a cell. I didn't need any help. And these two just stare down the greatest, thought to be the greatest team of all time. The inaugural champs who came out of retirement to challenge these two, and the Toddserract persevered via submission as much as the kids at Hart fought. I think there was too much rust there. Just too much time away from tag team competition. And the Toddserract will be your forever Season 1 WATCW Wrestle Real Teams champions. Unbelievable. Congrats to the champs. Congrats to the GOATs. Thank you for playing. And it's time for our main event. Our final match of REELYMANIA II. This is what it's all been leading to, folks. This is a big one. This is the last match of Season 1, the final main event of WATCW Season 1 here at REELYMANIA II for the WATCW World Heavyweight Championship. Metarex says there was never a doubt in my fucking mind. He was confident. He was true. He was strong. And he did it. Now, can the competitors on the screen here tonight do it as well? It is time for our main event. It doesn't get bigger than this, baby. And it never will. This is the season finale. Starting things off, we've got the Real Rumble winner, the underdog.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the prestigious Pro Wrestling Super World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 224 pounds, MrEliMac.
The underdog coming from the Real Rumble. And I said it earlier, there's never been a Real Rumble winner who didn't get the title at REELYMANIA. She-Hulk, Walter White, now Ava Shinigami. Can MrEliMac carry that legacy forward and win his first ever WATCW championship tonight in this main event? Can he go all the way? Can he finish his story? Dilly Tots. Love my commissioner. I love my fans. I love my boy Meta. Well, speaking of goats, folks, many have said this man is ours. The two-time WATCW heavyweight champion. A hero to all, an inspiration to most. One of the greatest to have ever done it in our prestigious ring. But there's one thing he hasn't done.
Challenger from Mexico, weighing in at 304 pounds. The living
Nacho!
Legend, the Luchador.
There's one thing he hasn't done, and that's win at REELYMANIA. He main evented REELYMANIA 1, also in a triple threat championship match, but lost that even though he wasn't even involved in the decision when Walter White made Dominic Toretto tap out at REELYMANIA 1. Now, Nacho's back. He lost the WATCW Heavyweight Championship back in October to Mr. X, and he has waited patiently, respectfully on the sidelines for his contractually obligated rematch and has had to cash it in here and now. No time other than the present. It's our season finale. Now, here we go, though. This, if we're talking goats, I don't know, folks. Is there a person on this earth who can topple the king? Your reigning defending champion. And he has never looked more formidable than this. King Moose. The king of the ring. And your current champion. Let me tell you a little bit about King Moose after this.
Representing the Knights of the Round Table from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 285 pounds. He is the prestigious Pro Wrestling Super World Champion, King Mark Haas.
Let me tell you something about King Moose. King Moose's last loss in a WATCW ring, I looked this up today. The last time he lost was 263 days ago. He was pinned at WatCon back in August in a tag team match by Jesse Swift when he and Brother Lomas lost the titles to Flick and Reel. Additionally, he has never lost a singles match, something I also didn't realize until today. Now, this is a triple threat, not one-on-one, but the sentiment remains. King Moose has never lost a one-on-one or singles contest. Since going on the singles run in the King of the Ring tournament, he tore through it, won it, earned the crown, defeated Mr. X in November to become champion, and has held it ever since. And if he can defend it tonight, he will make history as the first and only competitor in WATCW history to defend that title 3 times consecutively. Ring the damn bell. Here we go. Alternatively, if Nacho Libre were to win tonight, he would be the first and only competitor in our company's history to become a 3-time WATCW World Champion. And of course, if Mr. EliMac wins tonight, it'll be his first championship win in his entire career here in WATCW. All 3 men look to make history in the main event tonight, but only one can do it. Who will it be? And there he is, Mr. EliMac in the chat. Nicolele's, I think, saying King Moose can damage him as well. Nicolele's just thirsty for WATCW greatness, and who can blame him? Drink up. Mr. EliMac says one man can dethrone him, and that's Mr. EliMac, the underdog. And there is a lot to cheer for in this. Is it a furry thing? I don't, not to the best of my knowledge, no. But do you have an antler kink? If you have an antler kink, he might be able to service you valiantly. Now, I feel like the audience is split on this. A lot of Nacho fans out there. Like I said, he's basically been the face of the company, which is a lot considering he wears a mask on his face. There was a point in time where Nacho Libre seemed unbeatable, where every single match he'd been in, he came out victorious, defended us through the Mysterioverse saga, and now he's here not just to win back his title, but also to get justice for his friend Walter White, who King Moose retired at the Real Rumble by hitting not 1 but 2 antler locks on him. Oh my God, look at that! The Uranagi into the barricade there from King Moose to Nacho. And just like the women's match, folks, this is a triple threat. It is so key to pick your moment. Oh, what a maneuver by Mr. EliMac. This is everything. This is our final main event of Season 1. Whoever wins this is the current and forever world champion of Season 1. And Mr. EliMac had to earn this opportunity like nobody else. Nacho has a career built on greatness. He's beaten the best of the best of the best. Whoa! What a springboard elbow. Didn't quite get all of it as he targeted King Moose there. And a standing shooting star. Nacho has done just about all of it. King Moose, again, on an incredible win streak like we've never seen before in our company's prestigious history. But then you have EliMac, who I think might be bleeding already. No. I'm sorry. I miscalled that. Mr. EliMac, who's somebody we haven't seen all that much of through our league. I mean, that's what the Real Rumble's really about. To take somebody and elevate them immediately to that main event opportunity to say, okay, you've been around the block, you've won a few matches, but can you do this at the highest conceivable level there is? Can you become a star when the opportunity is afforded to you? And that's what EliMac's going to try to prove here tonight. King Moose, a champion, a legend. Nacho Libre, a legend, a former champion. Mr. EliMac tonight has one final opportunity to join that same Hall of Legends. Can he do it? Can he overcome the odds? This is shades of WrestleMania 30, if you'll recall. Daniel Bryan with Batista and Randy Orton. This feels a lot like that. Feels a little bit like Kofi Mania. Feels a little bit like Sami Zayn in the Bloodline. It feels like a king-making moment. Ironically, it would have to be at the cost of King Moose. Nicolele's is rooting for the Moose because they're Canadian. As good of a reason as any. EliMac's heart is racing, and we are all with him on this, but King Moose hits the stalling suplex, lets the blood rush to EliMac's head. Disorients him, and Nacho remains disoriented on the outside. Meta's cheering for him. That window of opportunity is open, and King Moose is just Fighting away with a big body slam to Mr. EliMac. Keep in mind, King Moose didn't even show up to the Elimination Chamber last month. King Moose said, I'm going to rest up for this. I don't need to prove myself any further. Oh, didn't get any of that. Got a little confused once he went up top and saw both his opponents. Meanwhile, Nacho, moving like a spider monkey, whips him ahead. Eli plays to the crowd, takes a smart opportunity to rest a little bit, get his stamina back. And now Moose is just pounding away at Nacho Libre. And hey, what a huge moment this is. I mean, again, Nacho Libre and Moose Haas, two of the undisputed greats of WATCW, but never fought one-on-one like this. And they're not one-on-one because Mr. EliMac is there, but that, you talk about things left for King Moose left to accomplish in this league, a win over Nacho would be that. Would be a perfect way to end his championship reign here tonight. Nacho, meanwhile, looking at the guy he's never beat. Wait a minute! Don't fucking hurt me like that. Jesus. I got scared for a second. Which one of these men is going to do it? Which one is going to go all the way? King Moose throws Nacho into the ropes there, hangs him up on the neck, and he's going to pound away at the Lucha Legend once more. There's so much on the line. I'm sweating. I'm sleepy. Running senton to King Moose. We have seen so much tonight at REELYMANIA II. Aren't you glad I didn't make 10 matches on this, by the way? 7 was a great number to do REELYMANIA II on. I think it's the perfect number. Ooh, Eli rebounds off the ropes with a diving elbow to the chest of Nacho. Now King Moose is stunned on the outside. What's Eli going to do to capitalize? Goes up top. What's he thinking? Elbow drop to Nacho Libre. Will he try and finish it there? I think he's going to get him away from those ropes. Smart. Good ring awareness, but he's got to do it quickly before King Moose gets up. And our cool shoot ref's going to count the pin. Is it enough to put Nacho down? No, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Eli was stunned. He thought he was going to get at least 2. Only a 1 off of that. Goes for a Shining Wizard. Just bounces off of him like a ping pong ball. And that's what's so tough for Eli. He's really in there with the best of the best. And he has to prove that he belongs there, that he can stand tall with giants in front of this sold-out REELYMANIA stadium. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Meta's so happy Delia, is so happy they won. I'm sure MrEliMac is as well. Nacho taking Moose to the corner. He's going up top. Woo! Flying arm drag. Sends the King across the ring, and now it's Eli and Nacho. Nicolaides is starving, but they can't look away long enough to find food. You cannot afford to miss a second of this. Wait a minute. Oh, Mr. EliMac was going to hit that stunner on Moose, but Moose countered and puts it into, oh my God, the Antler DDT, hooks the leg, is it over? No, Eli kicked out. You can't afford to miss a moment of this. Oh my God, he's tuning up the band. This is the move that King Moose won the title with. He's going to hit it, big kick to the chin of EliMac. Hooks the leg, Nacho still stunned to the outside. Is it over? Eli somehow, I don't know how. What a powerbomb. EliMac, look at Nacho pointing at him. He said, you piece of shit, get over here. I don't know how EliMac managed to kick out of that. The Antler DDT into the super kick. The same move that Moose beat Mr. X with to win that title in the first place. And Mr. EliMac still has a lot of fight left to do if he's going to leave here the champion. But something you cannot deny is this kid's heart, this kid's gusto. Oh, he took Mr. Moose. He took King Moose's best move and still kicked out. But now he's going to need to take a breather. On the outside as Moose hits the big boot. Moose is going up top. This is a huge move. Huge elbow drop. Huge elbow drop to Nacho Libre. Moose proving why he's the champ and the king. Really staying in control of this whole thing. Gonna try to finish things up with Nacho off the elbow drop. I would not historically believe that a match you could finish Nacho with an elbow drop. But there was a fraction of a second that I thought that was about to happen. And now Moose is going for the submission hold on the shoulder of Nacho. Mr. EliMac's going to break that up. Mr. EliMac's going to break that up. just in the nick of time. Here's Moose again on Eli. God, I can't talk anymore. I'm so worn out. Eli fighting back. Drop kick to the knee of Moose. Springboard moonsault on Nacho. Soars over Moose. Moose stunned. Rolls to the outside. He picks up Nacho. Hits him with the Enziguri. Gonna go for that's not gonna be enough, Eli. There's just no way. There's no way. And yeah, even as I said it, I started to believe it. Wait a minute. He's telling Nacho to get up. Moose stunned on the outside. Stunner! MrEliMac stuns Nacho. Hooks the leg. Middle of the ring. New champ. No! I thought it was that. I thought it was going to happen. I thought Eli was going to finish the story after the stunner, but Nacho kicked out. Unreal. What's it going to take? Eli gave Nacho Libre everything he had, and he could barely stand, but he still kicked out. Huge punch to Moose Haas. Now it's Nacho hitting in the running kick. I thought it was over. I thought Eli had done it. But Nacho kicked out and is now in control. Hanging Moose Haas up on the turnbuckle. Nacho wants this so badly to become the only competitor in our league's history. Oh my God, over the rope to that leg drop. To hold a prestigious 3 world championships. He would be the first and only to ever do it. It's our season finale, folks. If you're going to make history, you have to do it now. Rope break. Moose, he's so tall. Moose is so tall, he's going to hit that rope. And we haven't seen Nacho hit that Nacho lariat. Look at the double team from Nacho and Eli to Moose, and now they turn on each other. We haven't seen that Nacho lariat or that spear. It's got to be close. Look at oh my God, he hooks the arms. Oh, that knee. And now Nacho's going up top. What's he thinking? But look at that. EliMac gets right back up. He gets right back up. Oh, but he still succumbs to that tornado arm drag. Unbelievable. And wait a minute. Could this be what I was just talking about? Is Nacho going to maybe look at finish it? Whoa! Did you see that? I know Nacho, and I know what just... Nacho almost hit the spear. Nacho went for the spear, and Eli countered it. Unbelievable. The kid belongs here, I'm convinced. MrEliMac, he's not a fluke. He's a main eventer. And he might just be the world champion tonight. He countered Nacho's best move. You might have missed it, but I know it when I see it. Oh my God, wait a minute. And I think Moose was going for the antler DDT, but Eli fights out of that one too. Oh, it's DDT. DDT right back to him. I thought he was going to go for the stunner. Off the ropes, Eli hits the elbow drop. Nacho stunned on the outside, but what you gonna do? What's Eli thinking here? Is he going for it? He's got him in. Oh, he's got him in the lion tamer, middle of the ring. Nacho breaks it up. I don't know. I think Moose might have tapped there had Nacho not come to his rescue. And Nacho taking his eyes off the prize. EliMac is in firm control of this match. I think we are one move away from this being over, and it could be this one right here. Goes for it. Stunner on Nacho, but Moose is back up. Moose is back up, and he breaks it up. That would have been the second stunner to Nacho. Oh, dodges the springboard, and what's Moose thinking? That was going to be it, folks. Oh my God, no! He's locking in the antler lock. Moose is locked in the antler lock. Nacho's knocked out. This is what he... No! 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 Unbelievable! The very same move he retired Walter White with. The antler lock. And King Moose makes history.
Here is your winner, and still
and forever.
Prestigious Pro Wrestling Super
Oh
World
boy.
Champion, King Mark Haas.
The referee getting the fuck out of Dodge again. And Moose Haas makes history. I said it on his way to the ring that he had never been defeated in singles contest before. And now, as far as Season 1's concerned, he never will be. makes history with 3 consecutive defenses, hasn't lost a match in 263 days, and now and forever is the WATCW World Heavyweight Champion. Breaking dreams, shattering hopes. Some people wanted Nacho to win. Some people wanted Eli to win. King Moose disregards all of it. King Moose persists. King Moose is. And it's as simple as that. The 5-star greatest of all time. And it's true, Nacho didn't get to hit any of his best moves. No Nacho Lariat, no spear. Nacho was almost a non-factor in this. Eli had firm control for a while. He was dishing out stunners. Never got to hit one on Moose himself, I believe. And now you see him there holding the WATCW title now and forever as we close out REELYMANIA II and our season finale of WAT Championship Wrestling. Unbelievable. What a fucking show, man. What more can you ask for to top this thing off than a card like that? I mean, 7 of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Prepare for the next show? Sure, we can, but we're not going there. Oh, what? I mean, really, let's just review what we saw here. We had the King, then the King's Court did. The King's Court swept. It's a good night to be in the castle, folks, because the King's Court won this channel war. KaylaMarieTea defeated Becky the Wreck Raddus. I defeated Rick Raddus, obviously. Slick Nick got the Twitch Championship back. Ava Shinigami. Rey Mysterio didn't win. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, screen? That's incorrect. Ava Shinigami won the title. The Toddserract won the team's belt back. And King Moose retained. What a show. What a saga it's been. REELYMANIA is heartbroken. I'm heartbroken for you, brother. I'm sorry. I try to be non-biased. I was ready for REELYMANIA. I was cheering for you. But you put on a hell of a show, a hell of a contest. Whew. What a ride it's been. You know, we're done. We're done. WATCW Season 1 is concluded. I wish you could hear the music playing right now. This dumb game mutes the music, but it's playing the Fandango music. It's such a great way to kind of cap this thing off. We're done with 2K22. I'm going to retire this game once and for all. I'm going to put it on the finished list. I think I could put it on the finished list, right? I could put it on that on the Twitch bio. Like, I technically didn't finish it because I didn't play any of Showcase or My Rise, but I streamed this game quite a bit. I think I unquestionably streamed this game more than any I've ever done in my entire time on Twitch. We've done it. We finished 2K22 effectively. What a fucking ride it's been, man. We've made a lot of memories in this game and in this league. I'm so thankful and grateful for everyone that's been part of that. I'm sorry those who couldn't bring it home tonight. FeaturedFilms is sad. MrEliMac said, I don't want anybody to be sad. I want everybody to be happy because we did it together. We finished Season 1 of WATCW. And as is tradition, we can't finish a game without reviewing it while the credits play. Where's the credits at, actually? Hold on. Where are the credits? There's like an option to see the credits. You gotta like go find it. Extras? Here we go. Before I never play this game again, we got to roll the credits while we review 2K22. And you know what? I was going to sit here and really go off on this game. I was really going to take it to task. I have a very love-hate relationship with 2K22. I've spent so much time with this game. And I am going to let the credits roll. But instead of wasting my time airing my grievances, it's water under the bridge, it's old news, I'm going to read out a quick credit roll of my own. And have a very special thank you to all the friends who allowed me to add them as characters, wrestlers, competitors in this league, and help make it as special as it has been for me. Let the credits roll. Oh, that's playing the Rikishi music. I'm just going to go top to bottom in no particular order. Well, it is particular order because it's alphabetical. The WATCW credits are as such. AJ Lancaster, host of What the Show on YouTube. Legend. Love him. Thank you, AJ. Amaru Moses from the Bite Size Breakdown. Legend. Thank you. Love you, Amaru. A guy we didn't get to see a ton of, admittedly, in this league, but I'm still grateful, and I'm happy to have him in the league. AJ Lancaster, a former team's champion, was out there tonight in the Channel War. The Barbarian. Didn't get to see a lot of the Barbarian either, but a great man, great competitor. He actually texted me just the other day just to check in on me, completely unprompted. A sweetheart. Love the Barbarian. Becky the Wreck Raddus. Hey, if I love anybody on this list, it's going to be Becky the Wreck Raddus. I don't know if people know this. Becky the Wreck Raddus is modeled after my partner, my lover, my best friend, Jessica. Becky the Wreck Raddus was like a one-off joke character I once conceived of, and like offhandedly in conversation. And then we became obsessed with the idea of Rick Raddus having like an evil ex-wife character named Becky the Wreck Raddus. So thank you, Becky the Wreck Raddus, for being in the league and for allowing me to have time to come down here and do this silly stuff. Boogie Woman Bethany, also from What the Show. Legend. Thanks for having me on recently. Also, hosts No Order Below It on The Last American Heroes. Shout out to The Last American Heroes. Brother Lomas, the artist formerly known as Brother Lomas. Got a lot of history with Lomas, otherwise known as Benny. Also on The Last American Heroes and the Extra Movie Butter podcast. Shout out to Brother Lomas. Won that channel war tonight. Colin Morris from the Chin Music podcast. Used to host a number of shows on What Real Entertainment. Play a lot of Fortnite with Colin Morris. Thank you for joining us, Colin. You're a legend. David Campbell. Love David Campbell. Mr. Money in the Bank, if you remember. Jacob Fatu was a motion capture performer? The Samoan werewolf? Who knew? Who else is in here? Paul London? I don't think they're going to hire Paul London for any more gigs. He's been blowing the whistle on this evil company. Who was I talking about? David Campbell. Love David Campbell. Check him out. David Campbell Films 8668 on YouTube. Also hosts the Eat, Sleep, Suplex, Retweet Wrestling podcast. David Campbell, legend. Dilly Tots. Dilly Tots. What can I say about Dilly Tots? What hasn't been said before? The ultimate friend. The ultimate friend. Here's Rey Mysterio in the showcase. Shout out Rey Mysterio from the Mysterioverse. Dilly Tots. He's a fucking legend. He's the best. Always supporting the show, supporting the stream. His friendship means so much to me. I could. It would take me this entire credit roll twice over to get all my thoughts out on Dilly Tots. I love him. Dilly Tots on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, you know it. Featured Films. Featured Films on Twitch and YouTube. Coming back. The former Twitch champion. I loved having him as part of WATCW. So fortunate to have met him through this whole Twitch thing. And he's coming back soon. Returning to the live stream arena. Now he doesn't have to worry about wrestling anymore. Shout out to Featured Films. Jesse Swift from Flick and Reel. Former team's champion. We saw him tonight in the Channel War. Jesse, very nice guy. Jesse was recommending some games to me that he'd like to play together, so we might check that out. Justin the Juice from What the Show. I almost had... I felt bad I didn't get Justin the Juice on tonight's card. I felt bad about it. I went back and forth for a long time on who I was going to add to that Twitch title ladder match, and Justin the Juice was in the lineup several times. Great guy. Love him. Love talking to him with the show recently. And he does look like Jack Black a little bit. Kaiser. Didn't see a lot of Kaiser. He was really just the manager for Kevin Smets, but that is a role as worthy as any. In fond memory of Nigel Spencer. R.I.P. Nigel. We miss you. I'm sure you were very beloved. Kaiser, didn't get to manage Kevin Smets to many wins in WATCW, but he managed him to many, many, many wins in the Movie Trivia Showdown, and he's a fucking legend. We love John Kaiser. What's up? KaylaMarieTea. Shout out to KaylaMarieTea. I mean, come on. Come on. I was so pumped when Kayla got added to the roster. I don't even remember how we crossed the subject. It's always very weird to try to approach the subject of adding somebody to this game. It's like a weird thing to explain. It's a weird thing to do. I can't remember if it was her idea or my idea. It's probably my idea, but I was very happy she let me do it. Won a women's championship. Put on a great match tonight. Shout out to KaylaMarieTea on Twitch. A terrific friend. I think we're going to be seeing her next weekend. I'm very much looking forward to it. Speaking of Kaiser, Kevin Smets. Come on. Kevin Smith was getting after me on Twitter today. He said I better boost his stats in Season 2. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a Season 2 Kevin Smith, but if there is, I told him, you gotta work on your game, brother, because his stats were good. In spite of it, shout out to the Smasher. Great guy. Just a wholesome fucking legend. Shout out Kevin Smith. Shout out to King Khan. We know all about King Moose, but what about King Khan of the movie Trivia Schmodown? Former team's champion on there with Griffin Newman. King Khan, another guy we didn't see a ton of. You know, them's the break sometimes. I had a lot of characters and only so much time to watch their matches. Didn't get to see a lot of King Khan in the league. You know, you gotta win quick and you gotta win a lot, or you might not get much time on the broadcast. But in spite of it, King Khan, just a fucking wise cat. You know what I mean? Great guy. King Moose, I mean, come on. We just saw him. Probably the greatest single star in WATCW history. I mean, went undefeated for over 200 days, 3 title defenses, King of the Ring. Unbelievable. Former Teams Champion. I think he's the only one to do that, I think, right? Teams Champion and World Champion. I think he's the only one to do that. We still haven't had a Triple Crown Champion. I guess we never will. We've not had somebody who's won the World, Twitch, and Teams title. That would be something to see. Triple Crown Champion. But he was also the King of the Ring. God damn, what a fucking legend. And Moose, the nicest guy ever. Extra Movie Butter Podcast, again, mentioned that with Brother Lomas, The Last American Heroes on YouTube. Support him. He's a terrific man, a great movie fan. Nothing but love for him. Matt Thomas, co-founder of What Real Entertainment at large. And he's still doing a lot of great things over on the YouTube channel. I've kind of taken over the Twitch a little bit, but over on YouTube, our main channel, What Real Entertainment, he's doing movie reviews, trailer reactions, podcasts, tons of great stuff over there. And he was our inaugural world champion. He was our Twitch champion tonight until Slick Nick won it back. Wait a minute. Stage Tech Mostafa Moose El Sayed? Another Moose in the house? Shout out to the Moose. Oh, Matt Thomas. Like, literally none of this happens without him, so shout out to the co-founder. Materact, a.k.a. Mr. Macho Recto. Once and forever teams champions. The GOATs. Matt is another guy I'm so happy to have met through this Twitch journey, and so lucky to have had the support at, and I love watching his streams. He's like, he like does the exact thing. He like plays the games I love to see, you know? I'm so grateful for what he does, and I'm so compelled by his game design journey. I can't wait to watch that develop over time. Oh, fuck, gift him the subs and a hype train? What is that? I've never even seen a hype train before. Is that what just happened? Did you just make a hype train? I barely even know what that means. A hype train just started in the channel? Thank you, Meta. Fuck, man. Oh, Dilly, what is happening? Yo, we just hit a hype train level 2. Let's fucking go. Smash those buttons, brother. What on earth? Thank you, my guys. This is crazy. I've literally never seen this notification before. Truly the GOATs. That's how you win titles in this league. When you have to gift me subs, then I give you title matches. Oh man, to Nicolele's, PLD, Shook Knight, Davis Escape Plan. We got Chris Anthony Lopez, Quiz Show, Poppy Knobs. I don't know Poppy Knobs, but I'm sure they're great. Nick Marley, Effin' Nipples. I saw Effin' Nipples in the chat today. Wait, I don't even know who that is. I probably do, but I don't. Well, they're subbed now. Gotcha, Nipples. First Ghoul, a.k.a. Becky the Wreck Raddus. Hey, why the fuck was she not subbed already? I'm gonna wake her up and ask her. Oh my god, thank you for the subs, guys. Ding that bell. A ring-a-ding-ding. True champions and ambassadors of WATCW right here. Fuck yeah. Shout out to Meta. I love you. Thanks, man. Mike Deacon. Another man of What the Show, a former team's champion. Such a nice guy. Always a pleasure to be on their show. A privilege. He was showing me a lot of love the other night, and that meant a lot to me because I do think very highly of those What the Show folks. Shout outs. Mr. REELYMAC. Man, I'm sorry it didn't go. I admittedly was really cheering for Eli. I was really hoping he was going to win tonight. But you know what? It was legendary difficulty. Now the fucking... I wish you could hear this music. It's so silly. Like, I don't know what this song is called. It's like the graduation song they always play at graduation. This is the Macho Man. No, Macho Man came out to this. That's who it is. I never thought of that. They play Macho Man's entrance music at like everyone's graduation, as they should. They sent all the high school students off into the real world to become the Macho Man, Randy Savage. It really feels like I'm giving a speech now. MrEliMac, another person I'm very grateful to have met through this weird schmodown / content creation journey. Now the JBL theme's playing. I wish it didn't mute this music automatically. It's so stupid. I don't care if WWE claims the VOD. I'm not going to make any money off. I don't need to because I got the hype train, brother. Chugga chugga a choo choo. Oh, Effin Nips is Meta's friend. Word. Okay. Shout out to Effin Nips. We love Effin Nips out here. What was? We're almost done with my credits. I promise you. If these credits are still playing when my credits are done, then I'm going to tell you how much I hate this game. Shout out to MrEliMac, and we might have to do the FedEx Championship in Season 2. You're so right. Shout out to EliMac. If you like watching these games, you should go follow him on Twitch, MrEliMac, because he's playing 2K24 right now. He was also running his own virtual league, similar to what we do on here, EMW. I think he might be bringing it back at 2K24. We'll see. You should follow him. Nick Molbach, the other co-founder of What Real Entertainment. Again, none of this is possible without him. I love Nick. I've known him for years. He's such a talented guy. And to be able to, I mentioned earlier, him and Chris co-hosted a wrestling podcast on this channel years ago. And it was called Wrestle Reel. So I called the team's titles, the Wrestle Reel team's titles, in tribute and honor of them. The belts are purple, just like their show logo was. Nick's such a good guy. I'm so grateful for his friendship. And it was a no-brainer that he would get added to this. Next on my list is personality Chris Anthony Lopez, who just showed up in the chat saying, "What forever?" Chris, what's going on, brother? Who just got gifted a sub, by the way. Shout out. Sorry to say the personality did not... that guy's name is Bo Dong. What a legend. Shout out Bo Dong. Even though Chris Anthony Lopez didn't reclaim the purple belt tonight, he did reclaim my heart. He's always had it. I love him. What's going on, Chris? How you been? Thanks for dropping by. Shout outs to Bo Dong. Chris is also one of the most passionate wrestling fans I know. And he called REELYMANIA 1 with me a year ago. That was such a cool experience. And he's been so supportive of this silly stream the entire time. And I'm just so grateful. And Chris, what you got going on these days? I've been trying to plug people's stuff. But if you're here, plug some shit in the chat, brother. Great to see you. I hope you've been well. Shout out to the personality of WATCW and What Real Entertainment. PG, Peggy Gubbins, not a competitor we also saw a lot of, but Peggy, one of the best. Such a great movie fan, so knowledgeable, killer on movie trivia. A lot of history between her and the Rager as well. I got a level 2 hype train emote. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to hit the share button. What happens? Choo choo? Wow, what a moment. Choo choo. Indeed, what a moment. Wow. At REELYMANIA II, I got the choo choo emote. Choo fucking choo. Getting your shit situated at the moment, but in due time, Chris will be back. I can't wait. Chris is an amazing entertainer, podcaster. He is just so charismatic and interesting and compelling and a great conversationist. And when his podcast comes back, for Chris's sake, I want to be on that. I know you asked me to come back on it. I still want to come back on. I don't do very many podcasts anymore, but I would do your podcast every day if I could. Shout out Peggy Gubbins. Shout out PLD. We saw him earlier tonight. I don't know if he's still lurking. I always enjoy having his patronage. Again, another just smart dude, great entertainer, content creator. Find him on PLD Projects on YouTube. Now Wu-Tang Clan's playing. I just really wish this dumb game didn't mute the music on the stream, because we could all be listening to Wu-Tang Clan together, and what a way that would be to finish the stream. Shout out to PLD. I was also kind of cheering for him in that ladder match, but great competitor, great wrestling fan. Find him on PLD Projects. Nicolale's is tapping out. Thank you for watching, Nicolale's, and I promise everybody we're almost done. I'm doing my credits and then we're out. Thank you for watching, Nicolale's. Always a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for watching, and thank you for enjoying the season finale of WATCW from the start. That's crazy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you and your polygonal head. Quiz show. What can be said about Quiz? Quiz and I, a lot of history there. Didn't start off he and I on the best of circumstances. I don't need to go into that further. If he sees this, hears this, he knows what I'm talking about. but all water. We built a bridge. We built a bridge and we became friends on top of it when he got me absolutely shit-faced blackout drunk in New York. And I was going to say I remember that. I almost don't. But Quiz, keeping What Real Entertainment alive, by the way. Like all these WWE credits. Kevin Dunn, boo, go fuck yourself, you fucking sicko freak. Boo, fuck it, boo. Fuck Kevin Dunn forever, bucktooth bitch. Quiz Show was honored to bring it to life. Keeping What Real Entertainment alive. He is on that YouTube channel, frequently reviewing movies with the man Matt Thomas. Quiz, one of the best. Very smart man. And a new wrestling fan, by the way. A new wrestling fan. And we love that. Keeping the world alive, brother. Shout outs to Quiz. Didn't get the Twitch title tonight, but maybe one day he'll do it. Taylor Cleek for Booker of the Year. Thank you. Thank you. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Tony Khan out here. They're doing their best, but you can't really live up to this. Shout out to Steve, the copywriter. He did such a good job. Oh, fucking John Laurinaitis getting the credit roll on this. Go fuck yourself. Die. I can't wait for John Laurinaitis to burn in hell. Go fuck yourself with your stupid fucking voice. Ugh, piece of shit. Gotta shout out the Rabbit. Don't worry, MrEliMac with the Rabbit shout out. He was next on the list after Quiz Show. He did almost kill me, Quiz Show, with the drinks. The Rabbit, a.k.a. Ramstein. The one of the coolest people I've had the privilege of knowing while doing content creation. The dev behind Liminal and the Anthology of Nightmares and Dreams. He's got one more game in Dreams before he retires, that spooky Burger Boy game this year. I hope it's out this year because I want to play that. That'll be like an instant stream for me. And if there's a season 2 of WATCW, I'll probably have to put the Burger Boy in it. Shout out to the Rabbit, a.k.a. Ram, having the wild request for me to create his the antagonist of Liminal in this game, that spooky ass rabbit. I didn't think it could be done, but I did it. And it was one of my proudest creations. Ram is so talented. Ram streams on Twitter. Go follow him. I think also the same name on YouTube, maybe. I can't wait to see his final game in Dreams. He's so fucking talented. Dilly wants to be Dilly the Spooky Burger Boy. Maybe that'll be your gimmick next season. Everybody gets switched up on season 2. Rampaige Frabetti, the Boston Badass, a movie trivia legend. Also somebody with a lot of history with the Rager, and somebody I was so happy to get to add to this game. Yeah, Bill Butts! Under talent, Bill Butts is so talented. He really is. He really did a great job. Nothing but love for Bill Butts. Paige is a legend. Also a card-carrying member of What Real Entertainment. Was so happy to bring her here, and she proved to be just as talented and ferocious a competitor in this avenue as she was in movie trivia. Also on Bite Size Breakdown on YouTube. Shout out. Go check him out. Rick Raddus is on the list. Fuck Rick Raddus. He's dead, and I hope he burns in hell. Seaman Demon, though. The Seaman Demon, dude. I was really cheering. I wanted Seaman Demon to win the title tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I really wanted Seaman Demon to end the season, finally getting that title and finishing the story. But I don't know. Maybe it's season 2. Maybe if we have a season 2. Seaman Demon, Counter Breed Love, my brother. I got nothing but love all day for the Seaman Demon. I was so excited making that character in this game. That is a character with a long legacy and history within our Fred group, the Seaman Demon. Fucking love Connor. Shout outs. I'm getting so tired, so I'm sorry if the shout outs are getting less enthusiastic. It's not because I feel less enthusiastic about the person. I'm just getting tired. I'm really starting to get worn down here. I thought these credits would not be that long. As busted as this game is, I can't believe this many people worked on it. Bill Butts, Bo Dong, and Bill Butts should meet up sometime. If I do a season 2, Bo Dong and Bill Butts should be a tag team. What do you think about that? Slick Nick won the Twitch title back tonight, baby. The two-time Twitch champion of WATCW. Slick Nick and I go way back. I've known Nick since high school. And then we, weirdly independently of each other, became Schmodown competitors. And now he's a Twitch champion of WATCW. I mean, what a friendship we've had. What a history. Check out his band, Boring Story. I think he still writes for Den of Geek, too, I believe. Very talented writer. Very smart man. Very talented musician as well. Shout out to Slick Nick. Stepdad Ron, a.k.a. Mayor Wirtz. Legend. Do I even need to say much more? I think he's coming back to streaming soon as well. I know he just put out a short film, Stream Sniper on YouTube, with the man FeaturedFilms helped film. Shout out to FeaturedFilms once more. Stepdad Ron, Mayor Wirtz. What a talented guy. What a talented streamer. Another guy I'm very fortunate and happy to have met with this Twitch journey, and was pumped when he was like, yeah, add me to your dumb wrestling league. Shout out to Mayor Wirtz. Suge Knight 323, what a legend, a staple of this channel, both pre and during WATCW. A huge supporter of What Real Entertainment, used to host Spin from the Real on our channel. Is always in the chat showing love, always down to play Fortnite. I almost said Minecraft. I don't play Minecraft. Always down to play Fortnite. I am getting tired. I'm falling apart here. I can't believe this credits are still going. Shout out to Suge Knight 323. Follow him here on Twitch. He's playing Magic the Gathering, Fortnite, Apex. I think he's playing something else right now too, but I don't remember what. And he's still doing the podcast grind, which is a rough game, man. I commend him. He has not missed a beat with podcasting. He's fucking good at it. Great conversationist. Love Suge Knight 323, especially when he dangled Vanilla Ice off the balcony. We're almost done. The Survivor, David Jindoyan, another one of my Schmodown contemporaries, hosting Cinemojis over on the Last American Heroes. Great guy, positive guy, huge wrestling fan. I was not surprised when he threw his hat in and said, I want to be in WATCW. And his character already is so pro wrestling inspired. It was like, I didn't have to interpret shit. I made him as he is. And I'm happy that after a difficult career in WATCW, him and Brother Lomos were able to make the magic happen tonight. Shout out to the Survivor. Go check out Cinemojis. Sean Wingblade, also a flickin' reel. Former team's champion with Jesse Swift. Great guy. A long time ago, he had texted me a match idea, and it was just like way too ambitious at that point in WATCW. I'd have loved to make it happen. And it was so cool to me that he was like invested enough in this silly thing to like have an idea for it. I regret not being able to do it for him. But shout out to Wingblade. Great guy. Great movie fan. Movie trivia player. Flickin' Rail over on YouTube. Show him some love. And last but not least, Winston Marshall, a guy who I don't think I ever wrestled him. No, he did wrestle a match. I think he very briefly teamed up with Matt. Look, that says thank you to the amazing players, fans, and creators. That's me. They're thanking me. They're thanking me before I could get to them and tell them what I thought of all of them. Bo Dog and Bill Butts. Very strategic. Shout out to Winston Marshall. I believe he's over with Christian Harloff still doing the Big Thing podcast, right? Very smart guy. I think he also just wrote a movie, if I saw correctly. So can't wait to see how that plays out. Very, very funny guy. Winston was always a pleasure to talk to in the Schmodown. I wish I had done a better job of staying in touch with him. That's me! Shout out to Winston. Briefly seen as a manager in the league and a competitor. Fuck, and that's that. We did it. The season is... That was actually almost perfect timing. The season is over. REELYMANIA is over. And it is time to put 2K22 on the finished list once and for all. Now, I will say this. Because I lack any integrity, I did buy WWE 2K24. After all my belly aching and bitching, I did get 2K24. I have it. I've been playing it a lot. And I have been working on what could eventually prove to be WATCW Season 2. It's possible. It's probable. But I still want to take a long break from doing this. We'll see. Nothing is for sure. There is a... Having done all this tonight and having so much, finality on it, it does feel very satisfying to have reached the conclusion of this and feel like I am closing a book. But we might take the book off the shelf and reopen one day. I don't know. Nothing is guaranteed. We'll see. Even if I decide to bring it back, it's going to be a while before it does. I want to take a break from wrestling streams. And throughout that break, I might say, I don't want to bring it back. We'll see. It's tough because tonight was the most hype wrestling stream I've probably done since REELYMANIA 1. And I was going through this thing where I was like, I don't know if people are really interested in this anymore. And then tonight I was like, people are fucking interested in it. But it could have also been because it's the finale. And I'm very grateful that people showed up for the finale, because it would have been a very sad anticlimactic end for me if I was just sitting here talking to myself that whole time. So thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you to everybody who competed tonight. Thank you to Dilly and Meta leading that fucking hype train, brother. Getting that choo-choo emote. Love ya. Jesus Christ. We might come back and do this again one day. And when we do, it may not look quite how you remembered it. But we'll see. Nothing is for certain. I'm really, really happy to have gotten to the end of this. It feels really cool to have like finished something like this on my own terms. There were times where I thought about just not doing these anymore, but I really wanted to hit REELYMANIA 2 and have that ending. And I did it, and we all did it, because I definitely would have just given up on it a long time ago if I didn't have people supporting the show and the stream and my creative efforts here. This has actually been a really fun creative outlet for me. So thank you, everybody. Let me get the Brock Lesnar off the screen, you fucking freak. Yikes. Oh, and now Stephanie McMahon's on this screen. Let's get a... All right, this is a good screen of upstanding citizens. We'll stay on this screen. Thank you again, everybody who's watched, supported, whether tonight or any time across the course of WATCW. I almost can't believe we made it happen, but we did it, and it's been so much fun. So from the bottom of the heart, thank you for joining us. We'll perhaps enter the ring again, but if not, it's all been worth it. REELYMANIA 2 was so good. All right, last but not least, I know everybody's tired, me too. I've been hyping up my wacky surprise next week. The game I'm taking a break from. I'm taking a break from Alan Wake to stream a new game, a wacky game, and I've been playing real coy about what it is. But while we're here, before we all go to bed, why don't I finally reveal what I'll be streaming next week? FeaturedFilms said, thanks for doing this. I never thought I'd enjoy this, but I truly did. That's, you know what? That should be the tagline for this channel at large. I never thought I'd enjoy this, but I truly did. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you could get involved and invested and see the vision of it and be a part of it. It was really cool having you involved, sir. The Cleveland Cottonmouth FeaturedFilms. Love you, buddy. All right. Next week, I'm taking a break from Alan Wake 2 to play something different. And I mentioned it on stream before, and I've been waiting for a good time to play it. In celebration of Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, releasing next week, I will be playing City Shrouded in Shadow, a PS4 Japanese imported game in which you play as it's a kaiju disaster simulator. You try to escape Japan as it's under attack by Godzilla, Ultraman, Evangelion, Gamera, and more. Like, it's like completely licensed. They're all in it. But you may notice, as I said, it's an imported Japanese game. It's not been translated to English. It never has been. There's no translation for this. So I will be in real time as I play it, trying to translate the game using Google Translate while I run from kaiju monsters. Hopefully it runs on your system. No, it does. I looked into it, and I already did a little test run with it. I don't think PlayStation region lock stuff, if I remember correctly. That's not a problem Sony has. But I already booted it up and tried just to be sure, and it works, thankfully. But it's not in English, so I'm going to set up an iPhone tripod of Google Translate open, pointed at the screen at all times, and whenever text comes up, I'm just going to glance over and translate it in real time while I play it. So like I said, the goal is to actually finish that, because there are not a lot of playthroughs of it online, understandably so. I'm going to try to play that whole game, but if it's such a disaster, it'll be a one-off. But I'm excited. I bought that game a long time ago and wanted to find a good opportunity to try it out. I think what better than the week of a new Godzilla King Kong movie. And I love kaiju stuff. I love monsters. It's from the same developers of Disaster Report, I think it's called, and Raw Danger, where you have to survive natural disasters. But this one is with kaiju monsters and Mothra and Ava Unit 1. It's going to be fun, I think. Or it's going to be a disaster. So I'm going to do that on Tuesday. If it works out, I'm going to also do it on Thursday. If it doesn't work out, I'll probably play Alan Wake 2 on Thursday. And then on Sunday, I do plan to be live on Easter Sunday with a different surprise. On Sunday, I'll have an Easter surprise. All right, holy shit, it's late. I'm not going to keep you guys up any longer. I'm not going to take advantage of your attention and support any further. But once more, if I can say, thank you for supporting the stream and the channel. It's nights like tonight that really make this worth doing. I think anybody can relate to sometimes having those moments of like, is this worth it? Am I putting too much priority on this? It's too much time, too much energy? But nights like tonight prove that no, it is very much worth it. And this WATCW has been such a labor of love, and I'm so grateful to have gone on the journey with you. Let's see, what's my final play time on this game on 2K22? Oh, I can't look because I'm playing it. It's like over 400 hours, so that says a lot. All right, good night, my friends. Thank you for watching. Congrats to Dilly and Matta for retaining the belts. Perhaps I'll see y'all in Season 2, but I'll certainly see y'all next Tuesday. Thank you, and good night. I love you.